You are now watching Savant Television,
highlighting the B-side of hip-hop and R&B.
Okay. These niggas, man, they talking about these niggas. Niggas ain't talking about much, man. Okay. Huh? Okay. Ride around through the city, I'm the shit, no cap, yo, bro, where the hoes at? Ducking one time in a big body bin, smoking big dope, you already know that. You acting stupid, you know I love Louis. I hit up Dapper Dan for that new Gucci. Word around town, the shit, okay, so what? Stop acting like you know me. I'm acting up when I'm out of town. Don't act surprised when you're not around. I only go by what fit on the schedule. Other than that, I just keep it down. We making noise and they notice. I'm in the game fully focused. I put in work, I ain't with all that hoping. Just got a new thought for the store, I'ma open. As long as the numbers, they keep adding up, I don't give a shit. One phone call, I just go hit up Johnny, tell him flood up the wrist. We going #1, you local boys ain't living like this. Everywhere that I go, the people is watching and they taking pics. Lights, camera, action, we going up. Too much money can't fit in the trunk. Your body get thrown in the dump. All this shit started from not giving up. #1 music group started from none. We going hard, had to make a way. I'm going hard every night in the stew. This shit coming like any day. Ride around through the city, I'm the shit, no cap, yo, bro, where the hoes at? Ducking one time in a big body bin, smoking big dope, you already know that. You acting stupid, you know I love Louis. I hit up Dapper Dan for that new Gucci. Word around town, the shit, okay, so what? Stop acting like you know me. Ride around through the city, I'm the shit, no cap, yo, bro, where the hoes at? Ducking one time in a big body bin, smoking big dope, you already know that. You acting stupid, you know I love Louis. I hit up Dapper Dan for that new Gucci. Word around town, the shit, okay, so what? Stop acting like you know me.
Jose Wild Beats.
Niggas keep talking, man. Shit, niggas trying to whip up, man.
Shut the fuck up, dog. We in the trap, you keep on talking. Wrong moves, wrong words, 100 grams done lost it. Tired of pussy niggas acting like they bosses. Never spent 100 racks, never took no losses. 5 straight, that's 40K, that's what it cost me. Pussy ass plug took me down, I almost lost it. Charge it to the game, but when I catch him, I'm gon' off him. That's another shooter coming out that roof. What it do? Take his shoes, take his jewelry and his loot. Take his dog, take his bitch, take it all. I want proof. Bitch, I'm Mad Max. I wear all black. Tell him take that shit to trial. We ain't full yet. In a Honda with no tent, still serving Mitch. I got bands on me, dog. I ain't saving shit. I need rich sex. I get big checks. I rock designer, nigga. I do mismatch.
I get real checks, Nike. Pull on this block, shoot a movie like Spike Lee. I come from the streets, not the internet. Please do not type me. Stay with a raw like I'm looking for whitening. Fishes, scrape them bitches off the dishes. Hoodied up in the club looking suspicious. CEO, pass it down to my son. Way that bitch hit, they say that was a gun. Everybody hit you, bitch, I don't want none. But I ain't gon' lie, that ass fatter than Big Pun. Here, Izzy know I'm gon' switch it, get it. Tetris with the blocks, get it, flip it. Every time I shoot, they say Izzy trippin'. But he precise, that nigga never be missed. Here's a pointer, nigga take a pointer out my wrist. Big rocks in the pot, be white like grits.
Pointers in that watch when I wanna flex. 40 carats in that chain, I'm dropping 80 necks. I can't fuck with pussy niggas, I get to a check. Niggas screaming that they up, nigga fuck who next? Bitch, I talk it how I live it, to me I'm the best. And I can't change for no money, put my niggas next. Got me rocking all this jury, bitch, I'm sauced up. Taking all these fucking trips, got me bossed up. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm bossed up. If I ain't make it out the hood, then I ain't gon' lie, we will be all stuck. Now they be starstruck, gangsters, we are us. We ain't gon' change like a penny. F you Fendi, you took it to a 5-star, I took it to a Denny. Still fuck, it's in me. She like I'm silly, you try act hard. That ain't you really, you a bitch. Soft, bitch made nigga. I be cutting up like a switchblade, nigga. If I don't do nothing, I'ma get paid, nigga. I don't even worry if the rent paid, nigga, cause I got it, cop it. No wallet, nigga trap backwards, no profit. Good girl hate it, no mileage. I like a bitch that could fuck with some knowledge.
Take your chances in the streets before you cross us. I be damn if I let a nigga off us. We gotta loose screws, we would do you. Then sit back, smoke some weed and watch some new.
What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Dom Savant. We are back right here on Rap Roots, man, on Savant TV. Listen, I'm in Winston-Salem doing my good thing, and I'm gonna keep doing my good old thing. So listen, man, thank you if you've been looking at all the shows from, let's see, this is May, so March, February, January, yeah, and even before. We appreciate you as always right here on Savant TV, highlighting the B side of hip hop and R&B. I'm gonna try not to fan out because this is one of those moments I dreamed about. Man, we're gonna jump straight into it. I can't give you Apollo nor Arsenio to introduction, but we got KS KrumbSnatcha, man. Listen.
Peace, Dom. How you doing, brother?
And thank you, man. All of that, man. I'm doing great. Besides the interview questions on how to run, I'm butterflies and all other types of joy in me right now with this.
Great. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. Listen, we gotta get some disclaimers out the way. If I may get too excited mid-interview, you are my 100th artist I have interviewed in my whole career, man. And that does not include what I do on the radio, but it includes college, radio, the Rap Roots, all in between. A couple IG lives I've done because everybody's not fit for radio just yet or this. And then maybe some side conversations where we're talking, but it's not for the record. And in 3 years, when I think about it, I've never really pushed to move forward, but it's all about how can I build more? Like Ninth Wonder said, you know, MJ doing 30 jumpers a day. I mean, in interview world, what can I do? I'm not the best news writer, but I can at least know how to talk to people. Or, I mean, what else can we do? So I listen to NPR. I go listen to 60 Minutes.
That's great. Yeah, you're teaching yourself.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I just go talk to people on just like it was something. I just go I got a conversation about anything, but when I have the conversation, it's open in the realm of tell me more, and I'm not gonna be jaded, but someone may say something wild, and your expectation of yourself is like, no, we gotta cut this fool off. No, tell me why you think this. Because really, the one thing I try to get the discussion now is the difference between dark liquor and light liquor. And why people don't like chocolate. Like those are my go-to conversations on whatever, or just, I guess it's the things that like divide everyone. And even in hip hop, I try not to be too into it, because I'm Dom Savant and I have to accept everything. But if we're in a bunch of room all together and I'm Dominique Hill, then I can have the discussion on why, but I'm never gonna be like, it's trash. So that's just where it is. But like I said, I'm trying not to fan out. We got KS right here on the Rap Roots for Savant TV. 100th artist today, and I would have never thought I got to this moment, man. Listen, it's so much going on. Shout out to Averek, shout out to the gang of Sack Entertainment.
Wolves.
Man, oh my gosh. Not to fade out. We're gonna get into all that, man. Listen, KS, man, how are you doing? Where are you reporting from? I'm in North Carolina. Where are you reporting from, man?
Right now, I'm currently in Maine right now, in the great state of Maine, man, enjoying the nature out here, man. So I'm around all eagles. Look, I wake up in the morning, there's eagles flying in my backyard. That's all I care about.
Okay.
That's the greatness.
Oh, I gotta see how far Maine is from my map real quick, because that's that's like one of the states in my head. I'm like, yo, we're just gonna hop in the car and go. Where we going? I don't know. Just come on.
Beautiful, man. You'd love it, man. It's nothing but nature out here, man. There's all type of animals. So, you know.
I feel you up in Maine, 2 seconds away from the Canadian border.
Yes, sir. Here we are.
2 seconds away from the Canadian border. All right, directions. It's giving me from my location to you. It'll give me something soon. But I know you're from Massachusetts. How's Vermont? Like I said, these are random questions I've never known. But how's Vermont?
It's very beautiful up there. They have some big colleges, I believe, that's up there. And I actually went on a Wu-Tang management tour, and we stopped in a couple places in Vermont. A very beautiful place. If you ever go up there, check out Lake Champlain. That's the lake they have out there. So
okay, all right,
it's really nice.
Interesting. All right, so we have it. So I had to put in my old apartment address in Virginia, and from there, add 4 hours. So you're about 17 hours from me.
Not too bad. It's not bad at all.
Not too bad. I got you. So yeah, you're reporting in Maine. I'm in North Carolina with it. Listen, I got to come out there one day to see what nature's. I used to work in Fort Monroe, so I'm really like one of those guys that's like naturey right now.
Yeah, man, it's a good thing, man. Is stay safe, stay healthy. It's the best you can do.
I'm drinking nothing but water these days, man. I'm drinking nothing but water. So you're in Maine. You said you were with Wu-Tang, which we're going to get into that in the second half, man. The first half is all about origin story, man. 1990s rapper, name like KrumbSnatcha fits well in the 1990s, especially since you think of crumbs, so you're not going to eat it. I'm going to take it from you. You leaving it on the plate. I'm going to take that too. Who else would like, that's the whole 90s mentality. You can't leave nothing on the plate. I'm taking everything.
Everything, right. You're trying to eat. So basically.
We're trying to eat, especially 90s. I got to eat. So where is that coming from? You're in Massachusetts, 90s rapper, KS KrumbSnatcha. What's up with that, man? It's 2022 probably by now, but what's up?
Basically, man, that was just when I was younger, man. It was sort of my attitude, man, as far as the hunger and won't stop, like my inner drive, like nothing was going to stop me. I had a few obstacles that set me off the road I had to learn from, and it put, and going through those certain situations, I was able to learn from them, and to be able to advance and to be the man who I am today and the artist I am today. Okay. But like I said, I can't take anything from the name KrumbSnatcha because it's a brand. I was blessed to come through under the tutelage of Guru and DJ Premier. So, I mean, that's part of my story. But, I mean, every day I'm becoming somebody new, becoming somebody different as an artist and a person. KrumbSnatcha was that mind at that particular time. And what I do, I divide the records. When I really want to start spitting and really get into something different, I'll throw that name on the record. Now, if I want to get into my wise wisdom mode, I'll run with the Judah the Prince. Okay. So you'll see me fluctuate.
That's the hat.
Yes, sir.
That's the hat, Judah the Prince right there?
Yes, sir. That's it right here. I'm working on a new album called, it's a reggae hip hop album. It's called Iron Lion of Zion. So, that's the moniker I took on, the Judah the Prince. You know what I mean?
I gotta wrap my head around that. I gotta wrap my head around it, like, right? Okay. That's not a typical thing that's out now, especially in my immediate view. That even when I want to go like, oh, what's over here in the left field? My immediate view wants to come left field. So reggae rap, what's the name of it again?
The title of the album is called Iron Lion of Zion.
Iron Lion of Zion.
Yes, sir.
Any Ninth Wonder production on there? I'm just
You know what it is? I'm actually getting production from various producers. But one producer that I'm consistently working with is Pizzazz. He's a producer that's out of the Bronx, and he has a really good ear for blending. He's good at hip hop, and he's good at the reggae ear. Okay. So this is something different. I like reggae. I listen to reggae. I always liked reggae as a child. Yes. But this is something different for me. I'm trying something creative, something different. as far as the sounds and just testing the waters, trying something different. You know what I mean?
Even, hold on, we like 45, 46?
46, my brother.
Oh, okay, you look great, my guy.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Even at 46, you still are trying something different.
Yes, yes.
Not everyone feel like they can wrap their head around that, because that's not something typically heard a lot. How did you get to, I'm gonna try something different? Now, I'm aware you've been in jail, and when you got out, I peeped the documentary you had as well, and it sounds like a lot of evolution in that time. How were you when y'all made that documentary?
I believe that was like 15 years ago.
Okay.
It's about 15 years ago when that, so much happened after that situation. I even went, like the second part of the documentary is probably going to even be more crazy because there was so much stuff that happened after, and it took a lot for me to buckle in and start taking things serious.
Okay.
You know, almost even the loss of life. You know, it's plenty of time in my life. I mean, I've been stabbed up, ran over by cars, shot, all this stuff. So it took a couple times for me to realize, like, look, man, the Lord has given you a lot of time, you know, too many times.
Borrowed time?
There has to be a purpose.
Like,
so I started searching for that purpose. I'm sorry?
Like borrowed time?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like, let's say the more that I started learning and studying and you know, I went into the martial art thing. I went back to college, went back to school. I was working with kids. I was working with the children for 6 years at a martial arts school. So those different aspects of my life helped me evolve and escape, you know, the system or the traps that's set everywhere in every city, every hood, you know.
Okay, that's profound. At 46, you are still trying things new.
Yes, sir.
Even after situations evolved, even more situations after that, you stayed evolving.
Yes, sir.
And thinking about your verses, maybe your mobsters 1 and 2, it's like I start to realize, like, okay, this is how you should move. This is how one should move. And if anything, you're giving the keys, you're giving the guidance to someone like me who's 26, who was probably you're aiming for my group during that time in Mobsters 1, like, y'all gotta stop.
Yeah.
Am I right ballpark?
Well, you know, it's a force. I mean, when you listen to hip hop now, you just feel a negative current in a lot of the music.
All right.
So, I mean, it has to be an opposing current, not challenging, but it has to be a balance, a harmony in the industry. And really, there is no harmony in the industry. That's all you hear is negative stereotypes, negative views on how we see ourselves and how we see women, and all these things. You know what I'm saying? And for particularly Blacks.
Right.
You know, I mean, we need more people stepping in the front with a positive image. We're not all gangbangers. We don't all come from drug hustlers. And I mean, we got to tell the other side of the story too.
Right.
To encourage people around your age and younger.
Yes.
They have enough gangster rappers.
Yeah, my great grandma told me something like, there's enough basketball players, football players, rappers,
right.
Hustlers. Now let's go for the other occupations that are needed. And
there you go.
From when she told me that to now, there has been a shift because everybody wants money and attention, but no one is trying to subject themselves to be a heart surgeon.
Right.
Anything in that heart STEM field, because no one knows who they are, or even the guys that actually manage the money, instead of just talking about you making all the money, let's go management. Then you have the people who, I got every gun in the world. Well, let's go design a gun. It starts to seem like history is repeating itself all the time.
Yeah. Yes.
But when does it just gets amplified more and more because of how people can see it.
Right. I mean, definitely within the Black community, we have a lot of issues as a people to work with. Yes. And the only people who can really change that is the people who are in the position to be able to change that. I mean, money, you can't, you know, Christ said it in the word, you can't serve two masters. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to chase money, you have to explain everything that comes along with chasing that money. The greatest service that a human being can do is service to others. Service to others. If you have something, whether it's music, company, or even you doing interviews,
Yes.
you're doing a service by
Yes.
providing information, you know, something good.
Right.
You know, we need more positive influences for these children right here, right now. So that's my opinion. I mean, I can't judge anybody. I'm a fan of all music. I mean, but I just think we need some changes because it's getting really worse and fast.
Yes, yes. And I can I can actually add to that for you, because even you see this, you know, platform and what it is and what it's pushing forward to and how it's doing. Even on the back end, what else can I do? So I'm in grad school right now to be a history teacher.
There you go. That's great, brother. I'm on my way. Trust me. That's great. I'm going back to school too, man. I'm not going to stop, bro. Ever.
46, we are still doing things.
Keep going, man, all the way. My dad is 72, man, and he still take courses. He take courses in photography. So, I mean,
I was a photographer at Hampton.
Serious? Yeah, my dad takes photography classes, and he's 70.
Yeah, I don't got the camera in immediate touch, but yeah, I was a whole school photographer. That's how I got through college.
That's great. Yeah.
And did journalism while I was in college.
Nice.
And now we're here with a whole lot of advancements all in between. So
you're evolving.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
You won't be the same Dom a year from now. You'll be somebody different a year from now. And a year after that, you're gonna be somebody different. You're gonna keep evolving, brother.
It's when I start teaching. Like now we're just in school, and I'm not gonna say academic teaching because that's too objective. Let's be subjective with it and be like, young guy walking down the street, let me tell you something, all right? There's that, even that, because I've been a summer counselor pretty much all my life in the working field, like 15 at volunteering, and then from there just got the job. Then I was a soccer coach in Hampton. So passing on knowledge and steering in the right direction in a positive influence is what I am doing. Plus the position I'm in now between this, A&R for the record label, radio host over here,
there you go.
Have a positive influence, because everybody wants to be around me. Now you come around me, this is what I'm doing. And I see what you're doing, but what can I do to help you get into a positive direction? And as you say, you don't, put down no, like you like all music, all right? Nothing's really putting down. It's just, let's have a balance.
There you go. Yeah.
You said opposing or challenging force. Which one was it?
Well, I mean, like you have this one current stream of thought that's on the radio.
Okay.
And you don't hear, various aspects, different stories. Now, if you were to judge people by the music that they are releasing and putting out, you would just think a particular way about a certain people, especially African Americans here in the United States.
Right.
People in different countries have a particular view by the music that they're hearing, the videos that they're seeing.
Okay.
So, I mean, really, we need, like you said, we need where we're challenging, but a harmony in the universe.
Harmony in the universe. The chaos and order in the old proverb somewhere in the sci-fi movie.
There we go.
So it's like we need that, because this is the thing I'm saying. Like I grew up rappity rap, all right? And I grew up classical. Now I can go and tell, who NBA Youngboy is, right?
Yeah, I think I heard his name. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So he's that opposing force that you only see about. I can't go tell my guy who only is lived that kind of life, not saying that I've lived it, but I can't tell him, yo, son, you need to go listen to this when he doesn't understand this. Like I came across Moment of Truth that time I got my phone when I was bumping trial all the time. I couldn't tell them, go listen to go get to the Gang Starr real quick and figure that out. When he's gonna listen to it and be like, what is this? So I have been able to revamp how I come across. That's where I'm open to anything. So when I come across my guy who listens to the hardcore stuff, like, okay, say it like this. All right. How about you say it like this? Let's slowly take the guns out the music videos. Let's slowly take out the drugs. Say it like this. You can still live that life, because if you think about it, they made the song for whatever escape they had.
Right.
But
that's the least.
But if I tell them it's a release, but if I tell them this is trash, then I'm basically telling them negativity to their release. This is pointless. Right. And I don't ever want to be in that position when I tell a God, yo, you need to stop that. Go find something else to do. And now they sitting there. Next thing you know, they on channel 12. They are the person in your mobster verse. Right. Like let's get away from this. Go ahead, God.
What one particular thing people have to always understand is that thought is energy. The mind is. That's why my company is called Mind Power. It's electrical currents. It's vibrations. Yeah. So if you're putting a certain current and vibration in your music and presenting it to the world, don't be confused when it comes back to you in the form. So this is the thing with rappers. Okay, it's cool you had a hard life or whatever, and now you're an entertainer, you're an artist. You're not living like that no more because you can't. You can't go back to the block like that anymore. Let's be real. A lot of these artists that's really doing it and getting it, you can't go back to the block as a success story if you're not out there helping these people. They don't want to see people come after making money off of them, come back and floss what they made off of them in their face. Yeah. So really, those real hardcore street artists really are not living that life. If they were, they'd be in jail. And that's where the real murderers are. And that's where the real armed robbers are. Yeah. Is those brothers that's locked up. And they'll tell you, it was a mistake. I wish I never did what I did and be stuck here for my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting down talking any music because I do the same thing. Sometimes I say a little witty little street thing because that's part of the music. But always be responsible for your voice because whatever you put out there is going to come back in one form or another, whether it's karma or energy.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I like how you put it like that, man. I'm writing everything down as you tell me. All right, before we get into the break, man, we're going to hop into the music video Think Twice. I'm going to ask you the same question twice, all right? I'm going to ask you the question now, and then when we get to the end of the show, I'm going to ask you the same question, all right? So I want you to think, pre going to jail, top KrumbSnatcha, all right? Mm-hmm. What were your future plans like then?
Well, when I had got signed to Interscope, nobody really knew the behind the scenes things. Premier had picked me up and brought me to Interscope. And this is why he's working on Biggie and Jay-Z and these guys. So he got me signed to Interscope. And this is where some things might have went sour between us because I ended up getting locked up. I was on parole. For being shot up and all that stuff from the shooting. So I was already on parole. And I was with the wrong people at the wrong time. And ended up, I was in a vehicle and I got arrested. I was on parole. The vehicle was stolen. It was called stolen. So I lost really like a 1.5 or $1.2 million deal. Now this is where before 50 Cent was actually on Columbia. He was on Trackmasters, but my A&R was Anton Martian, Foxy Brown's brother.
Okay.
So he was a Trackmaster too. So we were both coming up at the same time.
Okay.
So it's just crazy that the wrong mistake or the wrong thought changed my whole life.
Okay.
Now, if I would have, if I'd have made the right decision, okay, I shouldn't be around this situation. I shouldn't be around this situation. I should be thinking about my future. A success. So I was thinking I was going to be successful. I was going to be big, but I was celebrating too early before even doing the work.
You said that in the documentary, correct?
Oh yeah, I was too busy celebrating, like getting drunk and popping and like, I got a deal.
We're having fun. We happy. We made
not doing the work.
Right. Okay. I feel you. And I've been in that position. I've noticed where stuff can get you celebrating too early. I mean, we were DJing in Virginia, and after I saw like all these leeches, I'm like, where were y'all when we had to put all this equipment back in the truck?
Right, yeah.
Me and my home, the big Eco of Ford, put all that back in the truck, and then we 2 a.m. like, we got something to do at 8, right? Like, yeah. I'm sleeping on the couch. Like, you get to that moment, But even though the limelight and yeah, like then after that it's like, where are y'all? So I have hit that moment in my life too, where even though I'm early, but you telling me this, now I'm like, all right, so now how do I move forward? There's no need to celebrate early because it's going to come regardless. It's just a matter of what is the future going to be. So that's the question. All right. So you have told me what you thought, you know, this. Then you said you are Taekwondo. What was it? Martial art?
Couple arts, Taekwondo, Kaji Kembo, Kung Fu, and all that stuff.
Then you said the reggae album, reggae/rap album. You're still doing that. You even said your pops is 70s doing photography. So even at an age where it's like, dang, my life is done, we just chilling now. No, we can still move forward, man. Listen. Origin story, man. I like it already. Listen, we got KS KrumbSnatcha right here on the Rap Roots, man. Savant TV, Mind Power Entertainment. Oh man, listen, we finna jump into Think Twice, man, the music video. You got any short story real quick before we hop into it?
Just a shout out to Big Shug and all the brothers, Afu-Ra and everyone, man. That's a record with the Gang Starr Foundation affiliation, and I think M.O.P put it together. Shout out to him too. Just, you know, it's a local Boston record, man. So, you know, it has everyone on it.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Yes, man. Listen, it's Afu-Ra that's put me on too, y'all. And even like I said, your song with dang, what was the song? What was the song on the Game?
Moment of Truth?
Yeah.
Make Them Pay.
Yeah,
that was
Make
on
Them Pay. Okay, so that was that was in the rotation when I found out about that album, and when I was like 16 with the phone finally. And I'm listening to that now. I'm looking here like, dang, I played him a lot too. But Afu-Ra put me on to You, Term, his song Pushing with Big Shug, him. So I'm like, yeesh, this is like the dream come true in a way. So it's great chatting with you so far, man. Up next, we gotta talk about all these affiliations and big names you are saying in sentences that I cannot put together. But we're gonna jump to Think Twice, man. We'll be right back right here on Rap Roots Savant TV. Let's get into it.
The last two standing, Gang Starr, man, is Big Shug and DJ Premier. And we're going to continue to make this thing happen, man.
Matter of fact, I'm going to get into this joint you got out called Think Twice.
You know, so,
yeah, shout to M.O.P. Shout to everybody that's on the joint, KrumbSnatcha.
Yeah, Singapore and everything, you know. Let's get it in.
Right here, right now. Get ready for it. Think Twice, Big Shug. Let's do it like this.
Yeah, Big Shug. They tried to straighten me, I'm crooked up. Spit that rock shit, baby, go ahead, cook it up. Bring it back in the form of mad hits. Make them pay in full, fuck that short shit. Make sure it's pure so they keep coming back. No pop here, baby, just full metal rap. Put it in a plastic bag or a lottery slip. I don't care what you do, just make sure it hits. Put it in a syringe with a cut bass. Grab the auto-tune, maybe you save face. P. Diddy, baby, I'm good with no mace. Pardon me, get your head out your girl's ace. I'll smack you one time and you'll be running in place with another smack. Bust the lips right off your face. I get it poppin' like Perks and Vice. Disrespect me, not in your life.
Do you know my name?
To think twice, then I state my name. To think twice,
Keep it simple and plain.
to think twice before you step in my lane.
I'm on pace like a track star, NASCAR crash bars. Tinted windows when the wind blow, read the flashcards. Apes good like fishing grits, the mission's fixed. I got plans to do it big like delicious hips. I pray to God they show their hand before they play their cards. They play it hard, but they got love and laughter in their heart. I stay focused like I'm driving in the Ford, not realizing there's a force behind me. Shining on the cross, you'll find me sharpening my sword, an archer with the vocal cord, a marksman. I stop them, make a rock soften. My light shine bright, I'm the eclipse, want it dark, and you are not in my league. I'm in a new bracket, money I'm trying to stack it, bubble like goose jackets. I'm the last of a dying breed. You get the message, then correct it. You finally breathe, you know the name, you on the media, and you smoking weed again, stay in your lane.
Do you know my name?
To think twice, then I state my name. To think twice,
Keep it simple and plain.
to think twice before you step in my lane. Yeah, I'm peace like the Dalai Lama, but you still could get it like Osama from Obama. Pressure rising, I see you curl like little shrimp. Bitch, I know killer gorillas since they was little chimps, with or without the jewelry. Shorty said she's feeling me, and she said your album's gay, just like Lil B. If your clothes don't get you killed, your silly songs will. Dog chill, sing out the bomb like Kim Jong-il. My weed's killer, my nigga, we call it River Phoenix. Got white shit for your nose, ain't talking about the Kleenex. Call up the goons, drink L, spin a cocoon. Chill with chicks who hide coke in their wombs inside balloons. A zoom, I'm here to stack dough from spitting the crack flow. Used to get money from selling weed and blue capsules. Made it my life to get paid off your vice, and you only get to die once, bitch, so think twice.
Do you know my name?
So think twice. Then I stage my name. So think twice.
Keep it simple and plain.
So think twice before you step in my lane. From Lawtown blocks to the corners on Lenox, precious bubbling in every block, photogenic, embedded in the memory, crack files, syringes, undercover D's knocking doors off hinges. Cause you all about your business, an entrepreneur. When in doubt, a drop, pull out and flood it with raw. The streets ain't safe no more. It's bulletproof visas instead of rocking the Kevlar. The ledger, keep every numbers for every summer. Boss man came up as a baby runner. Red bone Flacco, itchy finger the capo. Word of my familiar, record labels get toppled. Filling up their shelves like tacos. Bright the medallion sparkle. DeMarco, Bravo, standing ovation. They clapping, run around, duck round, daytime action. We got it.
Do you know my name?
So think twice. Then I stage my name. So think twice.
Keep it simple and plain.
So think twice before you step in my lane.
M is for making my music moves meticulously. D is for the doubters, drones that don't know dearly. Always omnipotent, no opponent tries to spit with me. T is for the throne, taking bone breaking typically. On any rapper trend and then the penny friendly dapper and then many plenty laughter rappers must be kidding me. Me the epitome, he cannot get rid of me. Grown up rap, blown the map, beans down to Italy. Seems kinda sick of me. Friends are mad at tour, when did that occur? Probably when your girl let me pat her fur. You ain't rapping raw, nap took, had a snore, slept, shook, sat and all, left hook, jab your jaw. I am that adored, love, hate, flattered for. The awards, packed tours that matter more, chatter more. All the haters feeding me. M. Shug from Ava Rex, Refavi.
On these platforms, I solemnly swear to stay truth on it. Like back when my chain used to have a Jesus on it. Hula hoop through loopholes to magnify recoup moments. The streets gave approval, I know I can make you want it. Bittersweet here and congratulations. Knowing I depended more on funerals than graduations. Never had involvement or connections with an affidavit. Pushed it to a limit when no scale could even calculate or rig the shit. Currently in ciphers where all occupants rich as shit. I became a big fish, then got around bigger fish. Die enormous or live dormant to see they hit or miss. Won a couple chips but didn't see any commitment dips. Illegal capers was the method for my neck glow. But still think militant like Pac before death row. The income is high and the debt low. But just being frank, I'll run this whole maze before I let go. Taping on my heels before but never stood toe to toe. Call them niggas fives cause that's the ones they know it's over for. Niggas get arraigned over silence and a broken oath. The see-through clip resembles sandals with an open toe. Damn, man, it took forever, now we here and it's forever. The 12's on the engine, but the V ain't for Vendetta. Some partnerships to match and intervene in my endeavors. Need a chick to hold it down, you can't be king without Coretta. Step light, cause at this point I got a lot to lose. Fakes acting real like when feelers look like Prada shoes. Quiet money, this the revolution, Gil's gotta prove. Crazy how they still give you the book when you're not in school. This Christmas, all ribbons and rovers and trucks. See, when I got to work, I always felt I was loaded with luck. Stay away from business that the mice and the cobras conduct. And love with the overkill, we love doing more than enough precise footing. The pitch, you need to know exact spots to white goods. I'm concise in my approach. Spent summers forecasting the indictments on approach. Dream big cause there's a tie between enlightenment and with hope. So I make y'all remember me. In memory since Arnold didn't grant Tukey clemency. The outcome of Brandon Roy doesn't see the injuries. Emerging from the dirt solidifies your identity. The plan doesn't coincide with what they said was meant for me.
crazy.
I ain't even know
y'all ready?
you was over here.
You out.
Let us know when y'all ready. You don't know the rules, bro.
I'm gonna sit down.
Right.
Hey,
What's the money in?
How you on the goal score?
Who's born
Put
ready?
the money in. You can't fuck with us.
Make some room. Why they wanna be like me? Don't care what a fuck nigga think. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. Don't wait on me. Yeah. Why they wanna be like me? Don't care what a fuck nigga think. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. Don't wait on me. Yeah. Won't catch me without my shorties. One got brain and one got body. Like you can't top me, I'm ballin' like Jim Jones. Why you niggas don't stay 10 toes? New Bravo on your ringtone. I smoke another half back. When I touch down, she give me end zone. Get that. Spend all my money that I get back. Open up, mommy, I sip that. Bend it over, I grip that. Pay for a ticket, won't play. A nigga hibachi got 2 flames. And mama gon' pop that. I'ma lip lock that. Pussy kidnap that. Cookie like Santa, nigga. Thought it was a hook. Came to spade me. She thought I was a book. Never been a lame. Tried to shoot me, but he can't aim, nigga. Treat my woman like waves. Treat my money like gains. You know I ain't doing no favors. Like Jesus, he got games. Southeast shorty like Jody. My lifestyle like ghost. Pull up looking like Frozen. My new flow's too cold. Finna give away my home. Put these little niggas on. They don't wanna be so bold, but niggas getting way too old. Way too grown to be like me. Don't care what a fuck nigga think. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. Don't wait on me. Yeah, why they wanna be like me? Don't care what a fuck nigga think. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. Don't wait on me. Yeah, hey, don't wait on me. Why they wanna be like me? Yeah, why they wanna be like? They see like, hey, yeah. Why they wanna be like me? Yeah.
And we are back right here on Rap Roots. Yes, Rap Roots. I get my publications mixed up. It's so much going on with whatever I may have. We got KS, man, KrumbSnatcha. Listen, man, make sure you everything off of your plate tonight when you eat, because he coming for it.
Yeah, man.
Coming for it. Now, I got to tell rappers scary stories. Like, listen, there's this one rapper who was getting at a chicken box, right? His homie, yo, you got to eat the last bit of chicken. He's like, bro, I'm full. Nah, you can't eat that last piece of chicken. You good. I'm telling you, that dude KrumbSnatcha, you ain't eating it. You wanna like I'm gonna start scaring people like that. Or you tell my little kids when I get to that point of kids, I'm like, yo, KrumbSnatcha come eat your kid. You better eat all of it.
Like the boogeyman. Sound like the boogeyman.
Listen, that's what we gotta do. Before he come. Boy, when he come, it's a wrap because I can't save you. You heard them
That's
first?
how I feel this year, man. I'm serious, man. I'm just hungry, man. I want to try as much things and do as enough shows and travel to enough places and just get out there, man, and get to work, man. You know.
I feel you. That's what it is, and COVID paused a lot of things, and we're gonna get to that because I don't think you even paused for nothing. I saw your discography for 2020. I saw it for this 2020, but we're gonna get to that in the third, or maybe even now, because under the Spotify category, it has you under like gangster rap. Now let me finish it before you hop into it. All right, it has you categorized as subgenre gangster rap. All right, now that's one of those ideas that I'm always asking, what is gangster rap? And then now maybe gangster rap is drill. And if I understand the idea of what gangsta is from 90s to now, it can be that. Now you're under Gang Starr Foundation, and then you went to Wu-Tang for artist development.
Yes.
And now you're at your current milestone with Mind Power Entertainment.
Yes.
Now, when you were at Gang Starr, we gonna need a story about Guru as well. But when you were at Gang Starr, was the mentality supposed to be gangster rap? Because that's what they got Mobster one under as gangster rap.
Well, the Mobster song was anti gangster. It was more of on like we don't need that much in the hip hop industry where they're taking it too serious, where artists are trying to live out their lyrics or their persona. So that's really what that music, that particular song was addressing for that. As far as me being a gangster rap artist, no, absolutely not. I think a lot of my songs may have like some hard content, but there's always an underlying message in anything that I do. There's always some hidden message in there or an overall message. I mean, because I don't glorify that lifestyle. I've ran from it, you know, so why would I try to glorify it? Like it's great. So, you know, I rather, you know, I stepped away from that life and I was fortunate to survive a lot of things. And, you know, it's all about evolving and becoming someone new.
Oh, yeah. Like you said, at 46, we're still being new.
Yes,
we are
absolutely.
still becoming something else. All right. Now you were on signed to Gang Starr Foundation, correct?
Yeah.
And
yes. Actually, okay, with Guru and Foundation.
Spring and Gang Starr is just those two. So the foundation is like the label collective.
Yes, it's artists like Big Shug and they had Group Home and a few other artists. But I was also signed to Guru's personal management, Ill Kid too. So I was actually part of Gang Starr Foundation, but I was Guru's personal artist on Ill Kid.
Okay. So. How did you get that? All right, now it's 2021. I'm so futuristic right now. I'm already planning for the next move I got to do. But
all right,
2021. I came across Gang Starr in 2013, and you say you was on there, and I'm like, how did you came across for Gang Starr stuff?
Well, I started to make demos at a local record shop in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and yeah, it was called Playground Records. Shout out to the Magician and those guys there. So there was an independent record label who was working with an artist called Scientific, and he was big from our area at that time. He was down with Edo G and the Bulldogs, and like he was doing songs with RZA and everything. And so he brought the label to the record store because they heard about the demos and me battling different artists that was coming through the store. Mm-hmm. And they ended up picking me up and signing me to the label. And you know, Scientific, God rest his soul, he took me to like New York, introduced me to producers and things like that. So I guess the relationship soured with the independent label, and they ended up picking me up and bringing me to New York for a project. So I met Premier initially. He was supposed to do a remix. I ended up getting shot up and then ended up getting locked up.
Yeah.
So whatever they had for my music, they brought to Premier, and Premier was like, well, look, I'd rather not do a remix. Just come here when he gets out. Okay. So when I ended up getting out, after I got shot, I wrote the song Close to the God. I ended up writing that in the county jail. So when I came home, Premier put the song, my label took me to New York and Premier put the beat on. He already had the beat. He just said, go in there and spit something. Okay. So I already had the lyrics to you know, my song Close to the God. So I went in there and I started spitting the whole song, like all the way through. And he's like, what? You know what? We're going to keep that. And then from there, I started doing a lot of my music in D&D studios.
Yes.
And then he ended up introducing me to Guru. And Guru was like, yo, we from the same state. You know what I'm saying? He just started bringing me to like industry functions with him and introducing me to a lot of people. And then from there, it started to take off.
Right.
For me, it was kind of fast, but yeah, mentally, I wasn't ready for all that stuff. So
I got you. Okay. Well, you said getting closer to God, right?
Right.
And he made that beat.
Yes, DJ Premier. Shout out to Primo. Word up.
Yeah, shout. Yeah. I can't fathom them sentences. No, because when I met Nas, he was telling me something. I'm just sitting there like, do you really just say that? Like it's stuff like I'm 26, 25 now, but I'll be 26 in July. But it's like I've listened to all y'all throughout high school, even into college, and I'm like, you said what? You was with who? You made huh? Like I'm sitting here trying to like it's like them lyrical bars I try to figure out as I get older and older. I'm just like, okay, you have Getting Closer to God is Primo. Then you did all this and that. I'm like, yo, like I said, I'm trying to fan out. I'm trying to keep it cool, calm, and collective.
That's great.
But it's the inspiration that's getting me like thinking in my head like, dang, what I'm gonna do next? Because we're always evolving, even at 46.
There we are.
So you were signed to Guru's Ill Kid Records, right?
Yeah, I was his personal artist, but I also was part of the Gang Starr Foundation where they put me on. I was on the last two albums, The Moment of Truth, and then the Owner's album.
Okay.
So yeah, through Premiere, I ended up getting the Interscope deal, and then when that stuff fell through, then Guru picked me up and signed me to the Ill Kid thing. So
all right, I got you. Then where does Wu-Tang Artist Development come in?
what happens when Guru passed away,
right?
And pretty much that was and at that particular time, I was working with the kids at a martial arts school, so I had no desire anyway to do music at that particular time. But then once he passed away and things of that nature, I got the urge. I started getting the urge again to go back and at least try to further the cause or the situation. So I came back, and then I ended up with my partner Jimmy King. We ended up having to sit down with we went to go visit RZA in the studio one time. He was working on what's it called? Afro Samurai soundtrack. So he was in there with the Sifu and stuff. And we just sat down, we was able to watch and work and stuff. Well, not too much was said the first time, but then we went to his cousin, which is John Gibbons. And he's the president of Wu-Tang Management.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the manager of Wu-Tang Clan, and he's the president of Wu-Tang Management. So they ended up picking up my partner, Jimmy Kang. We were working together on the music indie-wise in Massachusetts. And they placed him as a vice president for their management. So I cut like a couple of like really maybe albums that were off the radar. I did one album, Resurrection of the Golden Wolf, but it wasn't really constructed as an album. It was more of a compilation songs. But I did a mixtape for them called I See with DJ Deadeye.
Okay. Who's that?
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Who's DJ Deadeye?
He's Terminology's DJ.
Okay.
So yeah, he does mix albums and things like that. So he did that for me for the Wu-Tang brand. And that's then I did an album called Iron Will Ninja Shinobi. That's my AKA with over there with the Tang. So my name over there is Iron Will Ninja.
Did you put your name to the Wu-Tang generator?
I actually did try one time, but not that name. I didn't get that name from there. No.
What name did you get?
Oh man, I can't even remember. It was really weird though, man. it was something I didn't want to use. I was like, nah, I'll stick with Iron Will Ninja. I like that better.
Okay, yeah, I've done it. I put Dominique in it, and I put Dom Savant in it. I went back to try my old names, like, let me do this name because I'm not.
Yeah, they give you weird names sometimes, man. Yeah.
But it's funny how I'll be like, well, if you understand the whole, like, I get the Asian culture, it did.
Yeah.
How the Asian culture, I'm saying like this, correct me if not, but how the Asian culture got modernized into what it may sound like. It's like, fam, there's no way the algorithm is letting me walk away with this.
Right. Yeah.
Even all this, like, because even when I was in high school, I started listening to Donald Glover, Childish Gambino all the time. Nice. Then I heard like, his name came off of Wu-Tang Generator. I was like, what? And I was typing in, I'm like, wow. Let me see what my name would be. Hell no.
You remember what it was?
I don't know. I can look it up right now, if anything. But
yeah, you're gonna make me want to do that today, man. I haven't done it in a while. So.
Man, let me see if it. I gotta see. Hopefully, they redid the algorithm because there's no way I'm walking away. All right, your name. Let me see, Dominique Hill. Because I'm like, nope, cannot walk away. Cannot walk away with that name. Let me see, man. Listen, right here on Rap Roots, can this get as real as it is in English? No, not Spanish. English. Woo me.
What is it?
Last name Scrappy. I'm trying to pronounce his first one though.
Scrappy?
No, Scrappy, but Desperado Scrappy.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's a new name, man. I mean, it's not too bad.
It's different than last one. Let's put Dom Savant in. How about that? All right. Let's see. Hey, yo, call RZA. Yo, call RZA. Somebody call that man. There's no, I'm not walking away with this. How about this? One more name. We're gonna try one more name. All right, let's put Dom Giovanni in. Because that one, Dom Savant is Coyote Dark.
That's dope. Coyote Dark is a dope name. Well, I mean, Wolf would be, would sound better, but yeah, Coyote Dark is kind of dope, man. I don't know. You don't like it? That could be an alter ego, man. It could be like your other.
I have an alter ego. It's Kiddish Gambino. If I rap, I come on the track as Kiddish Gambino. All right.
Okay, that's what's up.
If it's me, it's Dom Savant. If I'm with my mama, it's Dominique Hill. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So Don Giovanni is which blessed peasant? Blessed you peasant.
Blessed?
Which? One word. One word is which. Space. Last name is blessed. Blessed you peasant. Blessed you peasant.
Yeah. No, you don't want to run through the industry with that name.
Hold on. But then here's another one. Here's another. Okay, there's no way this is. I think someone is now pulling my leg because there's another search in Google that's saying, like, oh, here's one too. All right, let's get to the interview. I can't do this no more. One more. This is another ad. This is another one. It says Thunderous Mercenary.
That sounds dope.
We're not 95, Crumb.
Yeah, I know.
I be telling people like, bro,
I'm old school, man. I'm old school.
I love it. Sorry, if we were in 89 going into 90, Thunderous Mercenary, oh yeah. They already know. I'm coming on and we battling. They was like, yeah, yo, own it.
No, I like that. I like that name. Yeah, that sounds dope.
I'm writing that down though now, because if I see you you create a song, I'm fighting you, Crumb. I'm gonna come fight you. And then I'm gonna come fight you, like, listen, my brother. Be like, you know what, you got it, Crumb. You're right.
Yeah, that's a dope name. Keep that in mind, man. You might want to run with that. That's great.
Thunderous Mercenary. All right.
The Thunderous Mercenary, and your 100th show, you've been blessed with that name. And I bear witness.
Now you bless me with the name, I'm gonna take it. All right. Now man. This makes more sense, man. So you have Gang Starr ties, you have the Wu-Tang ties. The gangster rap tag is not really you.
Yes.
Then let's get to the one thing that, please bless it, don't kill me when I say this, man. I have not seen Training Day, but I know about the track. I know about
man.
Now I'm a sci-fi guy. I'm a science fiction guy. I'll look at science fiction. I'll go look at Star Trek forever, right?
Yeah.
We never played my parents, we never really did Training Day as one of the tracks. My mom was science fiction, my dad is science fiction, so that's what we jumped to. But I'm aware of the track Wolves. That y'all are right there in the intro, and I'm like, wow. So under the whole list of things that you can just say off the top of your tongue and I can't, your song is in Training Day featuring Denzel Washington.
Yes.
With M.O.P. produced by Knots.
Yes, produced by Knots. M.O.P. and produced by Knots. Yes.
So I understand they make the movie, then they give it to the guy like, oh, make the beats or the songs. What came first? This yes or no, right quick. What came first? Did the movie come first or did the song come first? So y'all made a song, was like, we good, but then the movie came, then they added it, or the movie came, was like,
no. We had a private screening of the movie when it had just finished.
Okay.
It was me, I believe Nelly, the St. Lunatics guys were in there. It was in a hotel. We had a private screening in the hotel area. So when I seen the part, you haven't seen the movie, so it's kind of hard to explain it.
I'm gonna look at
But Denzel was telling the rookie cop, like, yo, to battle he's basically talking about the gangbangers. To battle him, you have to think like wolves. Yeah. Because, they act like wolves, so you have to think like wolves. And he's like, it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. So basically, I took that idea with the Wolves, you know, the name, and basically how a gangbanger would say, or how he would speak from his perspective on what the cop was saying. So basically, I got the whole idea from the Training Day movie, but I ended up creating my record label out of, well, my group, W.O.L.V.E.S, which stands for Warriors Organizing Life Values, Escape, and Struggle.
Okay.
And, you know, that's Ava-Rex and Itchy Fingers and Dramatic, Bricks, Cali. We have a lot of artists and upcoming artists coming up.
All these great names.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, they come from my era too, man. So
I got you.
All right.
I got you. And then, okay, then if that's all right, that makes sense. So the movie came, then you got the idea, got you. And at the same time, y'all were already Wolves, correct?
Oh, no. I mean, that whole thing came out from that movie.
Okay.
I mean, the title for the group Wolves, everything sprung from the Denzel movie.
All right. Okay, then I get it. Now, then let's go before that, because these are the opportunities that a lot of artists want, all right? Because they always say they want their song in something, but never know how to get it there, all right? We're gonna talk about that. We'll have to the next track. How did you get invited to the private screening then? That's the question that we're all like, how?
At that time, I was working with Lord Tariq and Peter Gunn's manager. His name was Kevin Mitchell.
All right.
And they basically offered me, first they said, well, look, we'll give you an opportunity to get on this soundtrack. It wasn't a guarantee for me to get on there.
Okay.
So I ended up getting with Knots. And Knots at that time had a good relationship with Busta Rhymes. I initially wanted Busta Rhymes on it first.
Okay.
So, but, you know, just by the fate, M.O.P was able to jump on it with my Gang Starr affiliation with Premier and everybody. So they jumped on the record. But I ended up writing the record and recording it first. And then M.O.P came in after. And then we was all in the studio, man. And yo, just watching them work is crazy. Okay. I mean, they wrote that thing down. It was quick. And the way they do their overdubs and just professional. M.O.P is crazy.
Right.
And yeah, once we finished the record, everybody in the studio was like, yo, this might be something. And I mean, Flex was dropping bombs on it when he was spinning in New York and everything. But it just so happened that the record dropped on September 11th. So the day I'm excited, I had just flew out of New Jersey day before 9/11. I believe it was the day before or 2 days before. And me, my friend Kevin went to Beyonce's birthday party. So, you know, they caught me around with all these places, you know, just for being on that soundtrack.
Right.
So I ended up flying out, and I was living in Florida at the time. So by the time I woke up, I was excited the Training Day was about to drop.
Yeah.
And then we see the planes going into the tower. And I was like, damn, this is terrible, son. So it sort of just axed any chance that I had on being a success, because the record was actually taken off in the movie. I mean, he won an Oscar for the movie.
Yeah.
But because of that one particular moment in time in history, it sort of axed my career. And I caught a lot of flack for that record. I mean, there was guys dedicating websites to that, saying it was a police brutality record. And I mean, I caught a lot of flack for that record. So, I mean, and not even the money I should get for the damn thing, but I got more flack than the money for it.
So yeah, it says right here, released 9/11. I'm on the Genius website. Looking at the lyrics, and even then you're like, even the money you get, I'm like, hold on. So you got an Oscar. So what are you, an Oscar winning rapper?
I'm just on a soundtrack, man. You know, it's a soundtrack to an Oscar award winning movie.
Man,
that's his only Oscar, I believe. That's the only Oscar Denzel won. It was for that one.
You are Oscar, look, man. I'm blessing you, man. Savant approved right here. You are Oscar rapper right now, man. Anybody want to say different, tell them come talk to me. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. But that, okay, so it's all a matter of just being with the right people towards these opportunities. However, because 9/11, it was a shift in the paradigm of how everything worked.
Oh yeah.
Either way, it's like you was on a song with M.O.P, produced by Knots, and Training Day. It's that long. This list is getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, hey.
Dude, I was the only one without a record deal. It was just crazy. I'm like, I'm the only one on that album without a record deal. Nelly's on there, Puff Daddy, David Bowie. I was the only one without a record deal. I probably would have got signed if 9/11 didn't happen, but the glory goes to God. So
I feel you, man. I feel you. It's all a matter of it's actually done, and you can sleep night with it.
Right.
And you didn't have a record deal, which we're gonna get into that one after this break, man. It's
nice.
It's the list gets longer, the questions get longer, the time gets shorter. We're gonna figure it out. You're only 17 hours away. That's a quick hop, skip, and a jump. It don't matter. Listen, man, I got KS right here, man. KrumbSnatcha. I'm telling you, man, make sure you eat all your vegetables on your plate tonight, kids.
I'm coming to eat.
I'm coming to eat. I'm coming to eat, man. Listen, we finna hop into the next track, man. Pray for my enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on that track, man? Let them know who's on that track while I look it up too, man. Who's on that track?
It's my cousin Afu-Ra and Itchy Fingers, and basically just W.O.L.V.E.S. It's a W.O.L.V.E.S record. You know what I mean? It's more of a W.O.L.V.E.S project. When we come together, we do those kind of records, man.
I feel you.
Well, we all have a different voice and a different opinion, but it sounds good when we all come together. It's sort of similar to a Wu-Tang Clan thing, but we all have various backgrounds and things in life we're dealing with. Okay. But when we come together and make records, it sounds good. So that's one of our records that we did, but it's under my name, so they put it as KrumbSnatcha featuring Afu-Ra and Itchy Fingers. So
I got you. All right, man. Listen, we finna hop into, man, Pray for My Enemies. A lot of other indie tracks all in between. Make sure, man, if you see a music video you like, screenshot it, put that Shazam on. All these videos can be found on YouTube with that name. Just search YouTube it, look at the video, look at the comments as well. Man, listen, we're finna hop into the track. We'll be right back, man. I got KS, man, aka Judah the Prince, aka, what was your Wu-Tang name?
Iron Will Ninja.
Iron Will Ninja, like, it's a whole lot going on, man. We're finna hop into it. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial, man. This is the Rap Roots on Savant TV.
Yeah, girl like the tick tock. She make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop. Yeah, girl like the tick tock. She make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop. I know you see me dancing there. I look so good. You had this there. You love my flow. Thought it was rare when you saw me. Got her joke. I know I seem so hard to reach, cause I am on a special show for me. Take out your camera, you could bob your head with me. Cause it's your jam, just take your time with me. I know you can. I know you like it, baby. When I move like that, you really get excited, baby. It's you invited, baby. You really love the way you really tryna ride it, baby. You know I really lit, don't even gotta lie to, baby. They like the songs I sing, so I'ma keep on riding, baby. Did you keep your eyes on me and focus on the simple things? Going way, way up without a pair of wings, yeah. Won't play with your feelings, I'm just tryna vibe. If you can move with me, then come by my side. Play with your feelings, I'm just tryna vibe. If you can move with me, then come by my side. Tick tock, hips rock, make you wanna live like tick tock, hips rock, make you wanna live. Your girl like to tick tock, she make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop. Your girl like to tick tock, she make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop. Won't play with your feelings, I'm just tryna vibe. If you can move with me, then come by my side. Play with your feelings, I'm just tryna vibe. If you can move with me, then come by my side. Tick tock, hips rock, make you wanna live like tick tock, hips rock, make you wanna live. Your girl like to tick tock, she make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop. Your girl like to tick tock, she make her hips rock, make you wanna live like keep going and don't stop.
if you ain't no friend of me, I got to keep you close like my family. God send me a remedy, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies. God send me a remedy.
Who would've thought the situation would turn into hating? It's making the tension in the air, changing our vibration. To look up in your eyes, I see a hidden plan. Nicolas Cage be facing off, God forbid it jam. My finger itching, the proposition is promising. What goes around comes around. I'm watching for my karma, son, especially when llama's done. Son had to leak a leader. I was getting impatient on him embracing the ether. K was a gentleman till his hand started trembling. No longer a friend of him, heart pumping with adrenaline. Wiping my sweat, tighten gloves, I'm loading them slugs. Adjusting my mask till I blast after giving hugs. Am I confused, schizophrenic, or took them for granted? Can't understand it, moment of truth and I won't panic. Should I pray for you, or rather pray for me? Cause right now my inner self is the enemy.
So even if you ain't no friend of me, I got to keep you close like my family. God send me a remedy, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies.
Listen.
God send me a remedy.
Knees scrape the floor, Lord, this boy trouble. You should move subtle, they'll hug you but don't love you. Intuition got me living different king's position. They switching like 6 foes and turning like ignitions. Try and twist them, then the disciples start twitching. Listen, got a mission for you hating little birds. You should check for the Alka-Seltzer before you take the worm. You searching for an open wound with salt to make it burn. This couldn't get any clearer in the mirror plotting my death. Single shot to the face or a rope around my neck. My flesh on the ceiling fan, make a hater river dance. Party like it's New Year's Eve, but I got different plans. Now I'm in different lands. You don't like that, but despite that, I see your moves like a psych chat. Go ahead, plot and scheme, homie. You ain't ready for the team, homie. Paranoid, hearing noise. Damn, it was me, homie.
So even if you ain't no friend of me, I got to keep you close like my family. God send me a remedy, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies, cause right now I'm praying for my enemies. I'm praying for my enemies. God send me a remedy.
Am I in focus right now?
No, you're out.
I don't even know how to drive. What a great day for a ride. Got the whole team parked outside. Got the whole team parked outside. I don't even know how to drive. What a great day for a ride. Got the whole team parked outside. Got the whole team parked outside. West side of the zona, where niggas do danger instead of diplomas. Homegirl had a baby. I wish she was slow, but I gotta find a way. I got a lot of faith. I'm putting it down, they ain't supplying the juice and I'm eyeing it too. Airing it out over passive passion, immaculate loose. 31 days, I gather the troops. We set to rebuke on you just like Doom Nukem do. Man, look what we going through. It's not for coins, but who do I owe it to? Who made the heart so disposable? If it's a God, none of the answers. I got a cause, correcting the cancer, molecule mashup. Rim sleeping out the void, passion leaking out the pores. My team set, built, destroyed. On anything like deploys. Might lose the earth and get a noise, but if life's a game, keep the score. Ladder roll, it's ladder more. Talent natural, it open doors. Stick around, might open yours. A true account of soul written out. My pen and pad was never foot in mouth. Had the vision since granny house, but it's anything to help the family out. My lost days, I took the panic route. My off days, I wanna write it down. Ride around, ride around.
The list gets longer and longer, KS.
Yes, Mr. Savant. Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
What is it? Thunderous? Hold on. Thunderous Mercenary?
There you go.
Yeah, Thunderous Mercenary.
Thunderous Mercenary. Do a song, man. That sounds like some Ninja March music.
Listen, man, we are right here on Rap Roots, man. Right here, KS on it with us. This is my 100th artist I've interviewed in 3 years. So it's been a long 3 years for me. And then once I realized that I'm getting closer and closer to interviewing top people, even at this level, it's like, oh, it all makes sense in the end. It's just a matter of staying focused, out of the way, low to the ground, non-existent, in motion. So KS, man, how you doing so far? You good, man?
I'm good, brother. Just trying to get this album done and you know, get this company moving, man, and work with, you know, with my circle, man, and get these guys out here.
Listen, man, Mind Power, man, right? Mind Power Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Judah, what is it? Judah the, let me see the hat.
Oh, brother, Judah
the Prince. I need to see the hat, man. It was out of frame, man. I need to see it. So
the Prince.
You gotta be a king now, bro.
Pretty much that's, well, let's put it this way. I have a goal in mind on who I should be. So you know, every day I'm trying to evolve and be a better man, a better person.
I understand.
And help people as much as I can, you know?
Right. And we're getting, listen, that question gonna come back in a few minutes, all right?
Okay.
Gonna come back. So I came across you when Avi-Rex did the Mobsters 2 song. And then from there, I was like, yo, dope verse. Let me listen to more of what he has. Liked everything else. Then we get into this. Let's book an interview. I do my research. And Gangsta Disease. Is Gangsta Disease and Mobster 1 the same? I need clarification.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same record. It's just another name for it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the music video. We'll start the music video because that's a different beat. That is Bink. I can't fathom these words. This is real time emotion because I didn't know this was made by Bink. I didn't know the one on YouTube was made by Bink, and then the one on Spotify is a different remix. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, you know Bink, so you know Bink.
I know. I probably should say this out loud, but now my neighbor's homeboy says, "Yo, tell Fuzzy Harrell I said what's up," and I'm like, "Huh?" And he would be over there with him, like, yeah, Bink just linked. I'm like, fam, where were you gonna call me? We're next door.
Yeah, Bink was dope, man. He was working with Jay-Z back then too, man. With Imensky. Yeah, Bink is dope.
Yeah, so you have this. Okay, all right, I'm good. We gotta keep going. I'll fan out later. But Gangsta Disease, produced by Bink, on the Snatcha season part 1, which Eat Your Vegetables, kids. The hook itself. Now everybody wants to be a mobster. Hold on. Everyone wants to be a mobster. Big gold chains, ghetto fame, mean lobsters. Get Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip hop's been affected by Gangsta Disease. Now I thought you said fake instead of big gold chains. That's how it sounds in there. Everything else here makes sense. And then if we look at this being made in what, 90? What year was this made?
The new one?
Yeah, this is 98. Yeah. So this is 98.
Okay, yeah, it was made in 98, yep.
98. So dropped 98, probably made 97, the way hip hop is these days. That is literally what today is now, all right? Let's skip the mobster part. Everyone has every chain in the world on their neck, enough to probably put a couple, definitely feed a whole country probably. Ghetto fame. Me and my mom had this thing called Hood Rich. But if you go over there where the white folk are you still the same person? Seafood is always being eaten as a lot. Like I got to the point I don't even like eating seafood because everybody eats it. I like the things that nobody else touches. Like I'll still go eat like popcorn shrimp, but outside of that, I can't doubt into it like I used to. Lexus keys in 98. Okay. Yeah, I was driving a lot of Lexuses. My mom got the GS350, but now it's the super foreign cars, Rolls.
Yeah,
like
much.
It's that, but they don't know that Ari B was the first one with the Rolls Royce, like the craftsmanship. So
yeah, those cars, the classic.
Right.
Those are classic cars right there.
And then everyone's like vacation, vacation, vacation. Every time I look up on Instagram and Twitter, it's Tulum, Cancun, some tropical island, Miami.
It looks like history is repeating itself again, I guess.
It is.
I don't know, man. It's the same issue when I was coming into the industry.
Right.
It was prevalent, and now I don't know. I'm not in a position to judge what people want to hear, or maybe it's an escape for people. You know, it's all in the consciousness of the masses of the people. Wherever their mind is what they're listening to. So this is how you can judge a collective intelligence. Whatever the people are listening to and what they're propping up as great is the pretty much intelligence level of that people or community.
Yeah.
We have to evolve. Like we said, the music has to evolve, and people as beings have to evolve. So
you said harmonize was the key term today.
Oh yes, definitely.
So it is turning into that. Now, give us some I need some history on what a mob is.
What a mob is?
Yeah, we don't got mobs like that. So help me understand what a mob is, so we can all come together.
Wait a minute, you mean a mall to shop in, or a mob?
Oh, mob, you got mobster.
Oh, what a mobster is. Oh, okay. Well, just somebody who their way of criminal activity is an organized way. Okay. They're not just hustling on the corner. That's low level, A mobster is somebody who's probably inside of like the police department, inside the court system, inside. I mean, people who are connected, and have an organized set of rules and things that they live by and things like that. And it's no different than some of these rap groups and things like that. They have their own little society thing going on and their own secrets and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's the definition of a mobster. I would say somebody who participates in organized crime.
Okay.
So
I got you. And it's like thinking of what I know as mobsters, the Italians, the Irish, organized guys, Scarface, all that type of idea.
Yakuza. You have the Yakuza. Every race has them. You have Jamaican mafia. You have all type of different mafias, man. It's just an organized set of guys. I mean, some people would call wolves a mafia. We're a family, So
Interesting.
I think it's just more on a perspective as far as being conscious of the messages that we're releasing. You're not still living the street life, basically, because you came out of it. Now that you're pushing a Rolls Royce or you're pushing a $50,000 car, $100,000 car, you're not still hanging out with the same people. You shouldn't. No. You should be evolving. You should be like trying to invest in buildings and companies and things to further the future for your children and for others. Yeah. A lot of people don't think for the future for others.
No, because we're trying to get out of this now.
Yeah, we're just trying to live as good as we can live now. A lot of people really don't think, okay, well, my kids got to be here when I'm gone, or my cousins, or, we got to do something like a long-standing institution, that could help. So, I mean, it's just a couple ideas, man. I hope to be able to add some things into this industry or into this world as much as I can to help. That's pretty much what we're going to do.
All right. Okay. All right. So let me put it like this. Okay. You have said everything, and I'm trying to keep track.
Yes, sir.
You get all this money and fame, you can't come back to the hood. Honestly, you kind of can't. Not really.
I would say if you're not coming and constructing, or if you're not building and giving jobs out there to people, why come to floss and glorify on what you have and what others don't?
All right.
That's just asking for trouble. Now, if you're going in those neighborhoods and you're building shelters, you're building schools, you're giving jobs.
Yes. Then it makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to be in your neighborhood that you grew up in, because you got people working. You're giving out jobs.
giving out jobs. You're helping the community more instead of making money off of them. And then now what? All right, so that's what you need to do. All right, so if you're contributing, it is okay to come back. However, because of the way everybody wants to be a mobster or claim all this and you got all this, you shouldn't be able to move the way they are still doing it.
Right. The real mobsters, those guys are higher up, man. They're doing significant things, I guess. You know, we have to stop thinking low level. I mean, that goes for me too. That's why I created the Mind Power Company. I have an organization I'm creating called the W.O.L.V.E.S Society, which is going to be a philanthropic. We're going to be dealing with community activities as far as raising funds for kids to go to school who want to be scientists or doctors.
The STEM programs mainly needed. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Well, you'd be a perfect representative for the W.O.L.V.E.S Society. I need to build with you on that. We're still putting it together, man. But we just want to start getting some of these people who do have money to contribute to the education of those who can't be a scientist or be a doctor because they can't afford the education, but they have the mind to do it.
Yes, there is always
they want to complete it and do it. So, you know, those are the people we need to focus on for the future.
Okay, that is okay. That all right. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, Crumb. I'm trying. It's a lot going on.
I'm sorry, brother.
No. It's not an apology. This is up there with being in class, learning a new concept, and then everyone look at the teacher like that didn't make no sense. But I will figure it out later on. Like I said, it's like rap bars. Like I said, I didn't realize what your verse was until the other day on Monster 2. Now let's get to Gangsta Disease remix, where that is a different beat. Who made that beat?
I believe Knots made that. Yeah, Knots made the Mobster 2 one.
No. Gangsta Disease remix. It's on your KrumbSnatcha classic album.
You know what's so funny, man? The original beat to that Mobster song was Jay-Z, Who You With. You ever heard Who You With Jay-Z? It was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack. That was the original beat for Mobsters, but you know, Ski was a part of Jay-Z's production team. So he's like, I'm sorry, Jay wants it. So they gave me that beat in place. But the original beat, Mobster beat, was a beat produced by Ski, Jay-Z's producer at the time.
All right.
So yeah, man. And you know, it wasn't the original beat that we chose, but I mean, it was remixed so many times. But
I feel you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ski was on Sprung. I mean, Who You With was on Sprung.
Right, Jay. So he gave it to us first. Ski, now you know you're out there. Now you know you're wrong.
Now we go.
Man, that's another thing, man. I could have probably did something with that record too, man. But you know, it's all good, man. Yeah, he said Jay wanted it. He gave it to Jay-Z. And actually, that was a record that was probably instrumental in blowing him up with that Who You With joint. The Nutty Professor thing. He took off after that.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, man. It's the fate in the cards, man. That's why I'm in Maine right now around nature. I'm gonna get a clean read this time.
Listen, I be it's a battle with some of the people I know and the way I move, because after seeing it and then being aware of it,
yeah,
we gotta go missing. Like, who was it? It was the week when a lot of rappers got shot. So it was King Von, then Mo3, Benny, then Boosie. Like that whole line, I was like, hold on, y'all got Benny in a Walmart? I was like, how? And then it was just list of everything, and I'm like, okay, so I can't just do this. And then I realized I can't just move flashy like. So, I mean, my everyday attire, if I'm not being seen, is track pants, the beat up shoes, and a hoodie. It's like blending in with everybody. I play a lot of Assassin's Creed, so I just blend in. I'm not here to make no ruckus. I'm not here to even talk. Like, I'm here to get my gaming, my food, and be out. And as that moved on, it's like, okay, move even more with stuff. So I'll pull up at events and they be like, Don, where you come from? Like, bro, I parked right there. You didn't see me just pull up and park right there. I got the biggest truck here. You ain't see me. So I started realizing I gotta move low and low key because there's so many people looking to like harm you in both the physical and physical. There are people are looking to leech onto you, and when they get the leech on, then it's like I got them, and then that messes up whatever future plan you have. So I understand you in the woods and minding your business.
Yeah, it's pretty much, man. It's just more of a, you can understand yourself better if you're not bouncing off everybody's mental vibrations. You know what I'm saying? When you got so many people with their thoughts and everything all surrounding you, sometimes it's good just to be still, man. And then you know what you really want to do.
Right.
You know, and I'm, blessed to be here around a situation. And it doesn't have to be, man. Wherever you go, you can just sit around nature, look at God provides. These animals have everything that they need in this world.
Yes, and I have
just human beings. We have free will. We want more and more and more.
Right.
Just be content.
Yes.
And you can live.
And in being content, I learned that I couldn't just want more. And when I say that, I'm saying that I wanted, as in 2020 and what vibrations I'm getting all the time, I'm like, hold on, this is flashy, this is clout chasing, this isn't what I need for what I want to go for. And it was one chick I was trying to holler at, but then I realized she's more like, she's a very nature person that a butterfly flies past. Oh, snap, a butterfly. But there's some people who wouldn't really see that or understand it. Even in other parts of nature, you just notice something. And it's like the small things that you wouldn't understand.
There you go. Yeah. You'll start to appreciate it more and understand, man. I mean, we are blessed as a people just to be here on this earth for one, and to learn and experience life.
Yes.
And it's not that hard, man. I mean, it's just all like with the Buddhism thing where they say it's your desires. If you want something so bad to the point where you're willing to kill people over it, then that thing is not healthy for you.
Nah.
Whether it's money, music, anything.
Right.
It's supposed to give life, not take. So that's where the balance on the industry thing needs some help.
Yes, and then in that there isn't a lot of give, because in the small things, just noticing life. Today, I'm the guy that's like, I don't care if you don't drop music. You have a whole catalog I haven't really gotten to. I'm gonna go listen to some of the old stuff because there's something that went over my head that I'm gonna go pay attention over there. Then,
there you go.
As we give love, he's like, "Dang, go listen to old track." He's like, "Yo, I want to listen to this. Listen to this." Well, what about that track over there? So I listen to that, and then I come back and tell you, like, fam, and this in this verse. Then that gives the love, like, dang, bro, I didn't know you really loved it like that. Everybody talks about the now and the then, and they listen to the song, and like tomorrow, like, yo, when a second project come out? Like, fam, this has been out for 5 hours. Why are y'all looking for a second one? So if you understand how going back into like old music, like I didn't know Bink and Nas did that. So now I'm gonna go back and listen to a little bit different with a different ear and understanding. And I come and tell you, like, B, 97, this is dope. It's 2020. So then when cats need that love of like, dang, Dom really like my old stuff, I'm not looking for you to go back. And you don't even gotta drop no more now. That's how you eat, then do what you gotta do. But let's take the physical out of it. Let's put in the metaphysical. I'm gonna give you some love because of this track. That's how I've learned to move lately.
That's good, man. It's a healthy way, in my opinion, to get through life, man. It's how you learn.
Yes. State of mind for real.
Oh yeah.
State of mind for real. And in 2020, man, we almost done KS.
Yes, brother. My dude, Dom. Look out for that album, Iron Lion of Zion, Judah the Prince, boy.
Iron Lion. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm trying not to say that and then get the Wu-Tang name right. Hold on. What Iron Lion of Zion is a tape.
That's the name of the album.
Name of the album. And your name is Judah the Prince. Your real name is
Iron Will Ninja.
Iron Will. Okay, that's why I'm like, yo, what? Okay, Iron Will Ninja. All right, cool. And I am. Hold on. What did it say? What did it say?
You are dark mercenary. What is it? Mercenary.
No. Thunderous mercenary.
Thunderous mercenary. Word.
Okay. All right. It all makes sense. We're getting it now. Cool. All right. 2020, COVID happened. No one knew what was going on. It was just a lot of see what happens. Now I have your list of everything you dropped in 2020, which you look like you was not worried. You was still making and progressing, not being stagnant in what it is. So the albums you have, I'm gonna read them off. Let me see. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting. All right. Make them say, we will rise, no delay, the crown, the kingdom, feeling you, power, sabbatic thoughts, and your album Unreleased. Now, of the singles, not the album, of the singles, which one was your favorite? Now I realize your mans will make them say Cuban Pete, UK accent.
Man, I have one that's coming out, man. I'd rather not say I have a favorite one. My next single
is always
it's gonna be the last single for the album, but it's coming out in the next month, I think.
I got you. Right here, 2020 tracks. Which one was your favorite? All right, we're in the now.
Okay. That I did, or just
that you did? Yeah, you have. Yeah, let me say them again.
Yeah, one more time.
All right, make them say, "We will rise, no delay, the crown, the kingdom, feeling you, power, sabbatic thoughts." These are the singles, not the unreleased album you got.
I would say definitely We Will Rise is one of the most important ones because it narrated everything that happened in 2020, man, with the protests and the thing with George Floyd, rest in peace. I think that was the most important record that I probably ever did in my whole career. And the new album is basically dedicated, like the whole thing is, it's just telling my transformation from being KrumbSnatcha to Julie the Prince. The whole album is just going to narrate how I'm looking at life now, how things are different, just with a little Caribbean vibe to it. That's all. So
that's what I want to know. That's the one thing I'm trying to wrap my mind around on how this sounds. Because for me to accept music, I have to think, okay, how would this look in sheet music form? All the notations, what clefs, what key signature, time signature, like what would that look like? That's the only way I can really accept some things without.
You study classical music, right? You study classical music?
Yeah, I play the cello. I'm classically trained, like 18 years.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. All right, scared of you. Yeah, man, that's great.
Thunder is mercenary.
That's dope. Yeah, cello is the big thing, right? Did you do this thing with?
No. No, it's like this. It's I should go get it, but it's like this. All right. So
I can't see you. Your screen is frozen.
Oh man. Okay. Either way, that's the one you sit down with. All right.
Right. Yeah.
That's the one you sit down with. The one you're thinking is called the bass. That's the one you stand up with. All right.
The cello is when you sit down. It looks like a big violin, right?
Yes. It's the one between. It's the one between your knees. That's the one you sit down with. The one you stand up with is called the bass. The violin and viola are the tricky ones, but that's the one that's at your neck.
That's great, man.
But that's how it is. I played the cello all the way through college.
That's great, man. That is great.
But for me to understand music and listen to it and accept it more, I have to go for the thirst to want knowledge. So I have to go wonder what does it look like in sheet music form.
That's crazy.
That way I just reject it because he's mumbling, he's not saying nothing. I have to really think about it.
That's great. That's a good talent to have, man. To be able to read sheet music. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what it is. All right, so let's get into the unreleased album before we go into our separate ways. The unreleased.
Yes.
How far back does this go? It says unreleased. From the vaults.
All the way, I think 2001 and 2002. Some songs.
All right.
About the oldest song is probably like 2002, 2003. Nothing really recent. They're all older records. I just didn't want to just have sit around. I wanted to get some type of reaction, so I just threw a compilation of songs out and see how people react to it. That's all.
Okay. And what was well, you think you know your favorite one on that one?
I couldn't say. I haven't even went back to that album since it came out.
Okay.
I just keep thinking.
Wolves right here.
I'm sorry?
I see we got a Wolves feature on here as well. All About Us.
Okay, yeah, that's dope.
Okay.
Rest in peace, 16. That's one of our artists. He passed away. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite too. That one right there. What About Us?
Okay. All right.
That's with all of us together. So.
Ooh. Posse Cut Cypher Feels.
What is it?
I said no. It says you're one with all of us, and I'm saying is that like the Posse Cut Cypher Feels?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go play that real quick while I'm cleaning the house, probably.
Hey, we actually did an album called Warriors. It was a mixtape album for Wu-Tang management. You can find that on Dat Piff. It's called Warlords, Wolves Warlords, and it's all of the Wolves doing on original beats and everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you check it out. It's dope.
I got you. All right, yeah, that's crazy. All right, man. Hold on, one more question. So, Snatcher season part 1. When was part 2 thought to drop?
Snatcher season 1 came out in I started recording it in 1996.
All right.
And I ended up. I'm sorry?
It dropped in 98.
Right, yeah. It was a process of 2 years because of what happened to me getting incarcerated, getting shot up and trying to recover and all that stuff. So it took about 2 years to get done, and then it came out in 98. So yeah.
All right. So was Snatcher season 2, what was that process like if it would have dropped?
Snatcher season 2 actually did drop, and what's so funny is that's where I was working with Knots. See, this is when Knots first had came out with Busta Rhymes. So what we did, we brought Knots his whole first studio down. I drove his studio down to Virginia. Okay. We had a whole bunch of equipment, new studio stuff. So we created Knots an album for that. They did like 8 joints on Snatcher season 2.
Where is it? Where is this album?
You just type in it's called Long Awaited Snatcher season 2. Now I think Knots did like 8 to 10 songs on there.
Oh yeah. Yes. Listen, man. I am king of illegal download. We are going to find this.
I don't think you want to say that, man. You're on a Zoom right now.
Put my hood on and hide my face now.
I mean, it's all older music, man. I'm in a different position, a different thought pattern right now, but you know, I mean, it's all part of my story, so it's okay.
It makes sense, and it's always a matter of we see part 1. Okay, where's the other one? Like it's always like that. In what 98? That's 24, 23 years later, and it's like, where's part 2? So understanding that it's out there, go listen to it, and understanding how you have gone from KS to Judah the Prince to like still evolving now.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be like, okay, this is what it was. Here's the journey. Listen to that, and now you see the journey, and it's enlightening to know that you are in a new position. All right, we are now at the end of the show where I am posing the question to you again, and I'm talking to Judah this time.
Yes.
What's the next move? What's the next move?
I'm sorry?
What's the next move?
The next move. Well, my first immediate thing here is to get finish this project, the Iron Lion of Zion. And the main project is really talking about my transformation as far as where I was as KrumbSnatcha to the things that I've been through after the passing of Guru and up to who I am now. And just the transformation into the man Judah now. I mean, no longer KrumbSnatcha, man. I'm just gonna be Judah. That's it. Anyway, it's just personal reasons too, and it has to do with being a descendant of certain things and all that stuff. I mean, I'll get into all that stuff gradually as the album comes along. Right. But yeah, man, I just want to be a good man, a righteous man, and help as many people as I can. But you know, but my own people first. You know what I'm saying? That's important. So, just work hard and just create an environment of peace, harmony, good magnetic vibrations for our people, man, and just get out there, man, and do some work.
Oh yeah.
Just don't talk about it. Get out there and do some work. And this is all you're gonna see from me. Is work. No more talking. It's all done.
Listen, that's all you got to do, because nowadays it's all talking. But like I said, with a name like Crumb, you mentality of 90s, there's no talking. We straight to work, we getting the things done, which we can. I'm still telling my kids the story of KrumbSnatcha. We ain't heard from the last kid since he ain't ate his vegetables, but make sure you eat them, because if he eat them, he coming for you next. Just in the battle rap mentality, man. Listen,
yes, sir.
Man, it's the 100th. You're the 100th artist I have done in my career of 3 years.
Thank you, brother. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much, man. It's great.
It gives me motivation to keep on moving, because who knows what next week can come or what can happen next week, along with how I should move, you telling me how you moved and how you learned to move, on top of how I've been moving and what I've noticed. You know, it just makes it better and deeper on, okay, I'm moving the right way. 100 artists, 3 years, moving the right way. It all makes sense. It's just a matter of don't let the shiny things distract you, all in between.
There you go.
Listen, man, KS, tell them where to look for you. All of this will be in the description when y'all look at it on YouTube, but tell them where to look for you, social-wise, World Wide Web, whatever y'all called it, you know.
I'm assuming you mean Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff?
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the websites, anything. Because for us, it's just 2 places. You may have way more than just 2 places to look for you, man.
Okay, well, we have the KrumbSnatcha 7. It's the same on Instagram and the same on Twitter, which is KRU, Amazon Michael, BSNATCHA, the number 7. That's for Instagram, and that's also for the Twitter. On Facebook, you can type in my hip-hop artist name, KrumbSnatcha, and it'll say KrumbSnatcha, aka Jeru the Prince. We also have the Mind Power, Mind Power clothing line on Big Cartel. Okay. It's called Mind Power Wear. Then we have the Mind Power Entertainment projects that's being released on Bandcamp. And last but not least, we have the United Nations of Hip Hop mixtape series. We're on our 8th mixtape, which is being hosted by France, DJ Mirage, and Blazers. So yeah, we keep going, man. You know, we're touching the globe, one country at a time. So we're working, brother. We're working.
No, I like that. I like that. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not the guy to go missing after all this is done, because that tape right there, I'm like, I got a few spitters that may want to hop on a different beat, as opposed to what I guess the Americanized ones are.
Well, come on, man. You have a spot for United Nations 9. You guys can get it together, and just let me know when you're ready, man. We'll send it to the DJ that we have for number 9.
Number 9, Christ. See, I'm on Syndicate 2, trying to figure out how to do Syndicate 3. You on 9. I'm like, all right, let me catch up. Hold on, KS.
Yeah, I mean, this is a group effort. It's not just all me. I mean, I have a good team of people that's helping me, man, like Cuban Pete and my partner Justice Hype, and I know Averex. Everybody who's contributing, man, and that's just great. When you have a well-oiled machine and everybody's playing their part, things happen, you know?
Yes, all right, man. Listen, we finna hop into the last 2 songs, man. The last 2 songs that'll be played will be Mobsters 1 and 2. However, we're gonna play 2 first. Then we're gonna hop into Mobster 1. And the way that was shot, I loved it. From the old time film, even the text in the bottom, it's all great there, man. Listen, we just got done with Rap Roots, KrumbSnatcha, aka Jeru the Prince. I'm going to remember his Wu-Tang name a little bit harder. As I like it like there a little bit more, man. But listen, this is Rap Roots. Any music video you've seen today, make sure you screenshot it. Everything can be found on YouTube. KrumbSnatcha can also be found on the YouTube where you see the music videos as well. I have nothing else to say. Let's hop into the side, man. The B-side of hip hop right here on Rap Roots, man. Savant TV. One, man.
This time. This one's called Johnny Cash. The first nigga in Broward to hit the big blogs. Autographs to sign, yo, the city is mine. I came up in Miami at the old Joe Budden show. It's been a long time, baby, let a nigga grow. Or let me go, I'll be back in like 30. I had the crowd bugging at the park, I'm Poppy at the Derby. Sloppy toppy curly head mommy, I love you more. We could die, fall in love forever, let's go to war. ACG's lace, moving at a speed pace. She can't stand me for shit, her knees scrape. What up? Shut up, stupid, I confiscate your mommy cash. I drink scotch in the rocks and bump Johnny Cash. There's something really different about sin. I've been the same OG, something different about them. Never underestimate the underestimated. I've been doubted all my life. Look, ma, I think I made it. Johnny Cash.
What, honey? I'm not sleepy either.
Johnny Cash.
I know how it, baby. Tell you what you do. You just start your countdown, and old Bucky will be back here before you can say, blast off.
Johnny Cash. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I remain that. I write my best shit right after watching Fade to Black. Take the sky, paint it black along with the beat. I wear black for the lost souls, fortunately. So why you talking to me? I got no words for birds. You got me on the edge like the side of the curves. I calm my nerves, blow a bogey like fuck it. Life's short anyways. Tears in the bucket, trust it only if it feels right. Welcome to the real life. A nigga still the scene like a nigga used to steal bikes. Hear my Timberland boots, fucking up the earth. S-I-N, take it for what it's worth. Shut up, stupid, I confiscate your mommy cash. I drink scotch in the rocks and bump Johnny Cash. So where's my June Carter? Let's do a song together and light up the sky. Black souls roll together forever.
What, honey? I'm not sleepy either.
A-Rex, KS, claiming you Al Pacino, you ain't a G though. Guns on your IG, trying to fool the people. Reservoir Dogs, Scarface and Casino.
all that see-through. Never could it be you. You scribble lines and created your life, living a lie, end up paying the price. A day in the life of real gangsters, you cave in twice, end up shooting out of fear cause you just can't fight. American monster, Mr. Al Capone, John Gotti gangster to the bone. Only difference is this is all behind the microphone. You be scared to pull a heist alone. Y'all don't hear me though. You and your ride like Bonnie and Clyde, but in the end they got bodied inside. Open your eyes, real G's always know a disguise. When shots fly, you be going to hide.
So you wanna be a mobster? Chain swinging, gang banging, you a boss man. In the streets with your Mac ringing, you a mobster. Street life, that's your ammo. Did a stretch up stick, came out, now you ramble. You a mobster. So you wanna be a mobster? Thing clapping, war in action like mobster. Flag showing. So you wanna be a mobster? Got infected by a gangster disease. Everybody wanna be a mobster with a chopper, lobster on they breath. Bodyguard to the left, Kevin Costner. Solitary like monasteries, get commissary. They saying drop and bury. I'm seeking God already. My jewels ain't blinging or swinging. I gave them to the youth. You gave them ratchets and madness. I gave them love and truth. Nines in the bubble goose look. I lived a troubled youth, but I seek a brighter day when my seeds stay outside and play. Cease your violent ways. Our seeds collide with strays. We all know you the done data. Your gun holler. The sun hotter in that sun. What are the sun's father? Prosper, no weapon form shell. My God proper. You end up behind bars before the Lord stop ya. I guess you gangsta, you gangsta hoodie. 23 and 1 for life. What make you gangsta fully? Chatterbox came home early. You ain't a gangsta rookie. You wanna be a mobster? Chain swinging, gang banging. You a boss man in the streets with your Mac ringing. You a mobster. Street life, that's your ammo. Did a stretch up stick, came out, now you ramble. You a mobster. So you wanna be a mobster? Thing clapping, war in action like mobster. Flag showing. So you wanna be a mobster? Got infected by a gangster disease.
Everybody wants to be a mobster. Big gold chain, ghetto fame, eating lobster. Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip-hop got infected by the gangster disease. Now everybody wants to be a mobster. Big gold chain, ghetto fame, eating lobster. Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip-hop got infected by the gangster disease. How many Glocks can you cock on one record? Videos of lost naked. Hip-hop's been infected, then let's correct it before it's too late to fix a mistake of letting record labels infiltrate. Cause if there's money to make, then it is an artist they create. Ignorant to hip-hop, meaning he's fake. Then let's take the average MC for example and lace him with the same used visual samples. But watch him construct a rap about his conduct and about how many needs to get unbucked. But ask the question, you carry got to rock nights. But ask yourself, can you rock them over a mic? All this gangsta advocating is aggravating and agitated. It's time for us to start confiscating with rap over that MCs. That's plagued by the gangster disease. Now everybody wants to be a mobster. Big gold chain, ghetto fame, eating lobster. Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip-hop got infected by the gangster disease.
Still is you flashing. Flashing.
Wanna be drug incorporator, street life narrator, but nothing but a soul imitator, exaggerator with that butt shot chatter that don't flatter. It means you need to change your subject matter. You scatter like mice when I breathe life into a microphone device. Nothing nice, 11 months a year plus the annual. Don't need instructions for busting percussions. I rock without the manual. Like a cannibal, watch crumb eat. I'm any self-proclaimed killer coming from the streets. Cause the speech don't move me. That's like watching one of those old John Wayne Western movies. The Fuji said it loud and clear. Whack 'em C's in the rear, cause real hip-hop is out here. Now everybody wants to be a mobster. Big gold chain, ghetto baby, and lobster. Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip-hop got infected by the gangster disease. So what? You carry hot Glocks and rocks. So what? That type of rap is #1 on the charts. So what? Your video is on MTV. You still ain't an MC to me. So whether you talk nines or bust rhymes, to me it's no interest. While I distribute lyrics, you're pumping cracks on your benches. Part-time rapper, part-time gun clapper, but what you really are is just a full-time actor. KrumbSnatchers, pull it against cards. Cause if y'all was really hard, yeah, you was at barred. It's kinda odd, you're getting pimped by your label. A&R's telling you fables, why he don't pay you. So why you kick rhymes or doing crime and busting nines? You record companies robbing your stoops out of blind. So now you're fine, good job flipping burgers. So back to the lab, writing them fantasy murders. Now everybody wants to be a mobster. Big gold chain, ghetto fame, eating lobster. Lexus keys, vacations overseas. Hip-hop got infected by the gangster disease. Taking leads. For real.
Look, ayy, I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patrons in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk? I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patron in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk? I love it how you do it, baby. Pull up to the crib, what you doing lately? I don't know what it is, but you been tripping lately. And I can see you being distant and the feeling's crazy. But fuck that, baby, you my bitch, I mean I love you. College niggas, but I hang with the thugs too. Fly nigga and these other niggas bug you. You got a Marion, don't let no little fish touch you. Whoa, stand still and shaking like Jello. I'm just trying to ball, girl, I'm out here like Carmelo. Pulling G-strings and I never played the cello. HBCU grad, but she still at ghetto. That's why I fuck with you. See, it's hard to say no when it comes to you. Yeah, girl, you look like you a Leah. Look back at it like you Trina. Girl, your man ain't getting money. Let me know, I'll be his teacher. Yeah, yeah. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bad bitch, always ask me about some. I taught a real woman how to boss up. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. And I can teach you how to do my step, yeah, yeah. I can teach you how to do my step, go. I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patrons in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk? I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patron in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk? Why talk about the past? Let's focus on the future. See, I be dreaming about you every day like Martin Luther. Now I be bragging like a 5, you my honor student. Show you to the world, you a trophy, that's how I'ma do it. Wait a second, did you tell your mama? Well, tell her it's no worries like Hakuna Matata. I used to be a player, but now I'm a baller. See, I used to be a dog, but I got rid of my collar. See, like Usher, I got confessions, answers to all your questions. Damn, baby, you stressing. Angel girl, you a blessing. Oh, you got a boyfriend? Well, tell him I'm your best friend. If you wanna play Street Fighter, they brought a tech in. Can we talk? Cause I've been calling your phone. Lawrence, take me and Longo, we gotta love Jones. I just wanna lush you, I just wanna love you. I just wanna boss you up, girl, let me plug you. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bad bitch, always ask me about some. I taught a real woman how to boss up. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. Bossed up niggas gon' flex. And I can teach you how to do my step, yeah, yeah. I can teach you how to do my step, go. I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patrons in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk? I know I fucked up, can we talk about that shit? Patron in my cup, I'm in my feelings in this bitch. Girl, you bossed up like all white buffs. I got a couple questions, baby, can we talk?
Yeah. She said that ass for them chips. Throw that shit back, got me tipping. Deep in that bag, I got plenty. Yeah. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up and they didn't. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah. Bad little bitch, killing that shit. Thumbing through cash, yeah. Whole lot of 20s, whole lot of 50s. Blueface is everywhere. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up, they didn't. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah. I'm in my bag, it's lit. Might jump in that bag and get missed. Can't fuck with nigga cause I'm too different. Bad bitch, I keep two with me. Ask them what they drinking, they say two Hennies. I'm straight on that, I been drinking no Remy. Feeling wavy, about to buzz down them benches. Yeah. Shot it bad, little booty, but that shit be moving. Throw it back, make a rich nigga, throw it all away. I remember nights we was trapping in the hallway. Pockets fat like the rest of Sean Hardaway. Get a fuck nigga hit, it's only one call away. Put a bag on your head and go fuck up the mall today. Ball out, Jeru, holiday. Eating good like it's holiday. Ain't had shit, so I say my grace. Niggas envy, so I gotta pray. She said that ass for them chips. Throw that shit back, got me tipping. Deep in that bag, I got plenty. Yeah. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up and they didn't. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah. Bad little bitch, killing that shit. Thumbing through cash, yeah. Whole lot of 20s, whole lot of 50s. Blueface is everywhere. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up, they didn't. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah, I be dolo on some G shit. Got some niggas who stuck on that street shit. I pull up on some rich shit. DPK in this bitch, so you know it's lit. Fresh as hell, nigga, look like a brick. Took a bitch, little nigga, you sick. Fuck the gang, that bitch can't quit. Niggas thinking they hot, boy, that ain't it. I stayed down, still ride with my niggas since day one. Still ride with that 40, I keep it on. Tell a fuck nigga he don't want none. Bad bitch tryna fuck some. She a freak, had the up one. Gang Starr, know I cut some. And I kept it moving like it wasn't nothing. Shot it, she bad, goddamn. How she shaking that ass, yeah. Might fuck up a bag, make a young nigga throw all this cash, yeah. I know she a freak, shot it turn, she be busting it open. Hands around her mama neck like a choke. These bitches be choosing, I feel like I'm chosen. She fuck with me cause I'm ballin' the Rosen. She said that ass for them chips. Throw that shit back, got me tipping. Deep in that bag, I got plenty. Yeah. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up and they didn't. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah. Bad little bitch, killing that shit. Thumbing through cash, yeah. Whole lot of 20s, whole lot of 50s. Blueface is everywhere. I got niggas mad, they pissed. Cause we ran it up, they did. We ain't not bad, we lit. Yeah.
I'm in the trap, bagging. I get the pack, break it down in the fractions. Oh, that's your bitch, she average. Big body BA, you know I won't crash it. We just gon' hop out, blast it. Niggas be talking, so we gon' subtract it. I'm drippin' designer, fashion. Won't leave that house unless they got my back in. Niggas be tough on the internet. I get the dropper, you know I'm gon' finish that. Real trap nigga got plenty racks. These niggas pussy, I know they some silly cats. She playing games for the internet. Jigga finessing, I told them to give me that. Hot out the porch with a big ass shot. Niggas be capping, I ain't really into that. We got this shit off the muscle. Don't need a cosign, I don't need no handouts. She wanna fuck on a man now. Everywhere I go, they like, bro, I'm a fan out. Told down on her, bitch, a man down. My shooters geeking, I told them to stand out. Kicking shit like Jackie Chan now. We gonna make it, we got a whole plan out. These niggas be on some funny shit. I ran it up, little bitch, I'm on that money shit. Get your ass wrapped like a mummy crib. I'm in the trap going dumb off a dummy flip. Niggas want smoke, I'ma serve 'em. Pull a bad bitch and I still just might curve her. We pull up deep in suburbans. I be with Taliban, he came to
bag, so know she gon' win. 40, I got the mags, you know I'm blowing. She pushed over that bag, you know we gon' blow it. Spin a bin, whoa, spin a bin, spin again, ayy. 545 and I got the mags, and yeah, they make friends. I'm ducking the 12 and I get it all for them dividends. I jump on the juice, I ain't sipping on no gin. It's that mud, yeah, I feel it in my lips. I be so hot, I feel like I can't even live. Put the choppers in them shooters, yeah, they shoot for real. Whoa, I'm in broad daylight with my Glock for real. Oh, and I don't walk around with no fucking seal. Oh, and the little bitch kicking, yeah, she off a pill. But the shit I seen wouldn't even thought was real. That's why I'm asking everybody, how does it feel to feel? Double back and get the best, so I gotta keep her still. 40 or the Draco, you can choose which one of them. I just put a bounty on a boy and got a team smother. Moving with that word so low key, I was like the damn governor. Hey, y'all, hey, she know I got them bags, so know she gon' win. 40, I got them mags, you know I'm blowing. She push over that bag, you know we gon' blow it. Spin a bin, whoa, spin a bin, spin again, ayy. 545 and I got them ass, and yeah, they make friends. I'm ducking the 12 and I get it all for them dividends. I jump on the juice, I ain't sipping on no gin. It's that mud, yeah, I feel it in my lips. I be so hot, I feel like I can't even live. Yeah, with the gang, that's my bros. Yeah, we don't ever fold.
What a young nigga been through. I used to walk through these trenches with dirt on my shoes. I done got married to money, I told her I do. These niggas acting real funny, watching how I move. Hear that you talking about me, then I'm gon' find you. Know that my diamonds, they shining, so they gon' blind you. He gon' speak without thinking and lose his mind, ooh. No, I'm moving with a knife. Yeah. Can't catch me without my eye, ayy. Lil' retro up on his grind, ayy. And my lil' shawty, she so fine. Shawty, tell me what you want, ayy. Don't keep me waiting too long, ayy. I've been chasing pay stubs, I had to pick my pace up. Let these niggas in the dust. I ain't gon' pick the whole squad up, yeah. And I know it ain't gon' be easy, but I'ma make it look easy. On the road chasing this breeze, ayy. I know they niggas can't feel me. Ooh, 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 ooh. They don't know what to do, ooh, ooh, ooh. Making hits in the stool, ooh, ooh, ooh. Shawty covered in jewel, ooh, ooh, ooh. Try to touch, she gon' aim it at you. She ain't playing no games with no fool. Swallow shawty so wet like a pool. Yeah, baby, what it do? Yeah, don't get no fussy niggas hating from afar, bro. I'ma illuminate this guy just like a star, bro. Had to figure out why I was so despised. I done see some shit that'll make you lose your mind. It don't matter where you start, it matter how you grind. Yeah. If you stay true to yourself, I promise you gon' shine. You gon' shine, yeah. You don't know what a young nigga been through. I used to walk through these trenches with dirt on my shoes. I done got married to money, I told her I do. These niggas acting real funny, watching how I move. Hear that you talking about me, then I'm gon' find you. Know that my diamonds, they shining, so they gon' blind you. He gon' speak without thinking and lose his mind, ooh. No, I'm moving with a knife. Yeah. Can't catch me without my eye, ayy. Lil' retro up on his grind, ayy. And my lil' shawty, she so fine. Shawty, tell me what you want, ayy. Don't keep me waiting too long, ayy. Yeah.
That big tear.
Yeah. Hey, yo, kid.
I don't give a fuck, I'll beat a bitch up, scratch off like Lotto. Bitch, try your luck. Glock on my hip, surgeon, tummy tuck. Got your bitch in the crowd like 34, what? Nigga, I'm better than yo, bitch, we, bitch, please. Like ice, make everybody freeze. Get on your knees, you cannot do me. Just lick on my pussy, then you can leave. Came through like doomsday with a stare to your brain like toupee. Pretty bitch, and she mix like Kool-Aid. Drop bombs when I beat like Kool-Aid. Came through like doomsday with a stare to your brain like toupee. Pretty bitch, and she mix like Kool-Aid. Drop bombs when I beat like Kool-Aid. Any Oakley, light that bitch up like Smokey. Low-key, I'm a petty bitch, but you owe me. No, we don't wait in line, they know me. Italian nigga, eat my pussy like cannoli. Play with my pussy like a tar Bon Jovi. Slowly, ride that nigga dick like pony. Oldie, on my pussy boy like O.P. Soaking, make it sound off macaroni. My only, I'm a vet, he jolly. No phony, baby don't tell me, he show me. Can't hold me, cause I get money on my only. Foreign, if it ain't that, then I'm snoring. I don't give a fuck, I'll beat a bitch up, scratch off like Lotto. Bitch, try your luck. Glock on my hip, surgeon, tummy tuck. Got your bitch in the crowd like 34, what? Nigga, I'm better than yo, bitch, we, bitch, please. Like ice, make everybody freeze. Get on your knees, you cannot do me. Just lick on my pussy, then you can leave. 34 came through like doomsday with a stare to your brain like toupee. Pretty bitch, and she mix like Kool-Aid. Drop bombs when I beat like Kool-Aid. 34 came through like doomsday with a stare to your brain like toupee. Pretty bitch, and she mix like Kool-Aid. Drop bombs when I beat like Kool-Aid. Low-key, I'm a petty bitch, but you owe me.
I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family. I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family.
I got a plug on the mile. Pull me a four, I need a lean, don't need no jolly. Catch me in Atlanta, throwing cash up in Farley. I'm headed to Cali, smoking gas with the thotties. But when I'm at home, these bitches be texting and calling my phone. These niggas be hating, won't leave me alone. They will not stop Bobby from claiming his throne. Cause I got my foot in the dough. No stressing no more, no sharing no clues. Cause you know that we about to blow.
I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family. I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family.
I want my own personal jeweler. I need more excuse than a cooler. I don't have no problem with scoring because my whole team full of shooters. That bitch on the beach in the roof, I'm packing the plug on computer. Hit them all up, I name it security. I'm disturbing the peace like I'm looter.
A couple of blunts with a Buddha with Des and Bobby, you know we bout to boot up. I need me a couple of baddies and scared to blow daddy like he was a tuba.
I want a whole lot of shit. MC Hammer too legit to quit.
But you know one more thing that I want, for you haters to hop on the
I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family. I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family. I got a bitch in the beach, but I want a house on the lake. I take that bitch to the suite. She do not know where I stay. Sippin' on Henny, no brandy. I fell in love with a brandy. I end up fucking a Tammy. Met that bitch down in Miami. Poppin' Molly like it's candy. Poppin' Molly with a candy. I don't really understand it. Still got up in the panties. I got a bitch out in Hampton. I fucked that bitch on the campus. And I fucked a friend on the low, but don't nobody gotta know. I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family. I want a Benz and a Wraith. I want a crib in the A. I want a bitch from the Bay. Bring that bitch back to VA. I want a crib in Miami. I got a plug on the Xanax. I feel like I want a Grammy. Bring this shit back to my family.
B.Y.O.B. Please don't drink the punch. Smoke shop pack, boy, that ain't no runs. Walking in on loud, we don't speak a phone. I can't be no vegan, I can't stay away from provolone. Asiaco, queso blanco, etc. Lost to Casio, now I can't stay on schedule. She said she a flower, finna pluck all them petals. Now poke that ass out, I want that pussy on pestle. Pull up to a place, put my phone on silent, then I'm MIA. Sorry, you can't reach me, got too many calls a day. Put my phone on silent, then I'm MIA. I'm so tired from the grave. Check the shoes, boy, your ass won't last a day in these. Uber everywhere, I got like 500 and rider fees. Y'all play truth today, I tell the truth and I do daring things. I just dropped the blunt, I pray to God that she really sleep. Shout out to my granny, know she keep them herbal remedies. You know when you pour poor, ain't no doctor. Age 13, had 3 bitches on the roster. Motorola, Soldier Boy ringtone. Some days I wish I could live it twice. You smell the smell, yeah, shit done hit the fan now. Some days I feel just like I'm a mice. Oh, it's a race, it's a race, it's a race now. Some days I wish I could find a light. B.Y.O.V.E, I don't sip on no liquor. She just took a shot, now she turned to a stripper. I love a little booty that come with some jiggle. She say she ain't no rainbow, but might eat a skillet every now and again. Girl, don't test me, you get way too spotty when you with your friends. Got me fucked up, BTC, all the synonyms, whatever. We don't need nobody, we can be alone. Just send me location, I can pull up to your place. Put my phone on silent, then I'm MIA. Sorry, you can't reach me, got too many calls a day. Put my phone on silent, then I'm MIA. I'm so tired from the bullshit. Yo, bitch, write me down, treat my shit like it's the
I'm staying cool, calm, collected. Cool, calm, collected. Rolling out the seal, dudes ain't not no feel. I don't walk out trips by the bankroll who is lit. Staying out the mix, but I gotta make it shake though. Used to drop a 4 inside the Faco. Now my shorty smell like mangoes. Got weed by the case though. So I gotta lay low. Don't move till I say so. Tall nigga, but my life could be short. That's why I know the rules like I'm playing sports. Ironic that I hooped, I got rings on the court. It's cold, you can feel like it's written out in Morse. My weed smell like a corpse. I could be your resource. I can give you good dick, love, and a whole lot more. Brain like a PS4, got game in store. Can't play me though, bitch, I need more guap. Gotta pay me ho. Lazy, complacent, what I can't be. Like a short nigga, man, you can't reach. Say you ballin', but it's wreck bleed. You say ride the beat like a jet ski.
I stay cool, calm, collected. I stay cool, calm, collected. Miss me with the rest, yeah. Cool, calm, collected. I stay cool, calm, collected. Yeah, you miss me with the rest, yeah.
I've been on my cool shit, my full shit so foolish. Living like I'm ruthless, feel like I'm in tune with the real me, they feel me. I've been on the block like Holly Whitley. Want it, then I get it, when I got it, I'ma split it with my niggas who remember when a nigga broke the trigger on the game. I left the system in the whip, some niggas took the whip and dip. And now my posse, man, this shit, my sister sketchy in the crib. Now we all cuddled up in front, all in the living room. Tryna gain some living room, tryna find a way to keep my brothers out the system. Why I color make us victims, I'm not tryna beat the system, I'm just tryna be myself. Fuck all of my haters, matter of fact, I wish you well. Shit done got so hard, it got a nigga making sales. Life it feels so hard, my grandma here, so I can't stop. I got a plan to make a way for me to make it. When I make it, I'ma take her to Jamaica. She can lay out on the beach, just take my auntie, feel the breeze. I just wanna make it on my cool shit, you know me. Chill out with Kaya, let Ocho Cinco blowing trees. Yeah, Ocho Cinco blowing trees.
Cool, calm, collected. I stay cool, calm, collected. Miss me with the rest, yeah. Cool, calm, collected. I stay cool, calm, collected. Yeah, you miss me with the rest. I ain't got time for that energy. Got some people rooting for me, got some frenemies. I swear I came too far to let that shit just get to me. Bitches acting iffy, I don't like that. Scary type won't even fight back. Just a rose could pull up to your door with the smoke. Whoa. But I'd rather just smoke and chill. I ain't gonna tear you down, man, I'm tryna build. Get my pockets filled, sippin' Merlot in my fur coat. I'm that cool, realer than tattoos. We all know that cash rules, and time is money, so why waste it? We all got past dues, so why send judgment past you? Vibes unmatched, ain't got an H you can't match. I never own darkers, I don't slack. I need stacks, gotta collect it. I'm staying cool, calm, collected. Cool, calm, collected.
Say, boy, you went too crazy.
Yeah, let's get shaky, ho. I told her this the one, this my Tracy flow. All my niggas TTG, bitch, we trained to go. Hit a lick and get clean off, but they ain't gon' know. Damn, I been fucking on this bitch, little bro ain't know. Told my brother he adopted. furnace off the rock. Presidential rollie turn into Barack. I got bitches on the block, posted up 24/7. Them hoes don't stop. Man, 100 rounds on the drum, it don't stop. Man, I ain't slime, but the chopper blows snot. Damn, she gon' fuck gang, she gon' swear she ain't no thought. Yeah, 5-star Ferg, I be everywhere you not. I was in her, cause the pussy very hot. Nah, I was in her mouth, cause she eat the dick like Jawbreaker. 4-5, hit a nigga chin, that's the Jawbreaker. Put a collar on a straight bitch, I'm a dog saver. You in an old ass car, but you driving Mater. I'm in the whip with your bitch, she a dick craver. I'ma fuck your bitch on the cam, I'm a pick saver. I just popped the perk, now I'm in shock like a damn taser. I just took a trip to Detroit and bought lean back. I can tell that nigga pop perks, he got a fiend scratch. I can tell that bitch on go, what you mean, Jack? I just threw a pack cross country, it was a clean catch. Oh, you be talking big shit, you ain't mean that. They said Fergo broke, why you believe that? I don't even think I'm high, where the lean at? These niggas ain't on shit, now I see that. Red and white coupe, I'm riding in a candy can. She said I got that magic touch, I feel like David Blaine. I just popped the perk, now I'm moving like a fucking train. Big body coming through, nigga better clear the lane. My bitch thick, but she don't work at the Blue Flame. I'ma kick shit, something similar to Luke Kane. You steady got his eye? Well, that's a bootstrain. Yeah, bitch acting up, so I went and got another one. He had took that shot, so we hit him with another one. His shit jammed up, bro, you should've brought the other gun. I really love this bitch, but I'm thinking about my other one. These niggas my kids, I'm not tryna have no other one. January 1st, 2021, I'm riding 22s, 23 shots, roll them down, they coming out this coupe. Glock 24, shoot it just like Kobe, I can shoot. 25 hoes coming through for me and my crew. 26 hoes, 13 perks, I gave him 2. 27 grams, took one out, he never knew. 28 or 29, how much racks I done blew? 30 shots, them hoes flying through your room.